What's up, people? How you doing? How are you doing? So, got some things I want to talk about. Jack Hobson, thank you for arriving early, brother. See, Jack Hobson is already here. I just did another live stream earlier today. Some of you guys probably checked it out. I was actually watching a live band. That's what I love about the province, right? Right now, where I am, there's a live band in every restaurant, almost every restaurant on the weekend. So me and Kay went to the gym. Then we decided to go watch the live band. So let me see what we got here. Let me see. David Urabari, how you doing? Dante Ellis, see me. The Bro Festa, what's going on? Mega Love, shout out. I'm from Queens, New York. David Urabari, are you Filipino? Let me know if you're Filipino from Queens. David Urabari. But so yeah, guys, I was over at Nova Cebu. I was over at the restaurant, right? And I love the guys. Like where I am, I said it already, but for those who haven't seen, oh no, I'm not Filipino. Okay, every place out here where I am is delicious. It's, it's crazy. I didn't know it was like this because you gotta actually be somewhere. What's going on, D Parker? How you doing? How you doing, D Parker? But you have to actually be somewhere for a certain amount of time to know how it is. Spanish, that's cool. That's cool, David Rory. But you have to actually have your feet planted somewhere for at least more than a month or at least more than 2, 3 weeks to know how it is. And me being here, I can say almost every place I went to was good. It was good quality food, you know. And I'm happy that it is. Even all the way up to Case Town. Case Town, food is pretty good. Much props from CDO, my brother. What's going on? Originally from Baltimore. How you doing? TRP Wireless. I have a daughter in the Philippines. That's how I can get in. That's cool, man. And if you have a daughter, yeah, definitely. I would have got in too. But me, I'm a resident, so that's my entry. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about some of those things too, cause but still, let me talk about tonight. Dante Ellis was there, and the crazy thing in the bar, right? Dante Ellis seen, but he couldn't really see it from eyes. I don't know if every guy in there was in the friend zone, but it's like every guy had two Filipinos with him. Then there was one guy that had three Filipinos with him, and another guy had three Filipinos with him. And it was crazy. I would have showed it so you guys can see it, but I didn't want to hold the camera up in their face. I was already videoing. You can see from the you'll probably see it if you see my video on JNK. Black Man Travels. How you doing? Love to interview on my show. I'm currently living in Brazil. Oh yeah, I don't mind doing that. Definitely email me to blackfilipino@gmail.com. I'll give you my email. Blackfilipino at gmail.com. Oh no, I would love to because that's what I talk. I make videos about that sometimes. Black Man Travels. I talk about guys or guys already have been going to Brazil, Spanish countries, places like that. But guys have been coming to the Philippines too. It just hasn't been in the forefront, and I talk about that. But no, I would definitely love doing an interview. But yeah. So I said, wow. I said these guys are either in the deep friend zone, right, where you don't want to be as a man. They're either in a deep friend zone or they just pimping like that. It was like either or. And Dante Ellis seen it. I don't know. He didn't see it clearly. I showed the two, and then another one walked in right after I showed. I showed the camera up. I showed the one couple, not couple, the one group, and then I showed the other group with the guy with the three girls, two of them, and then another one. It was wild. No, one had two, one had three, and then another one with three came in, and it was like you just looking like, oh wow. Tony Anderson seen it, so I'm like, okay, of course, I'm looking for me. I'm like, man, if some of you guys were here, how's the red snapper in the Philippines delicious? The red snapper in the Philippines is delicious. Especially if you get the red snapper and then they make it like I forgot what the name they call it. They make like a sweet and sour. tilapia. It was fried, and they had the sweet and sour sauce with the onions and the red peppers, green peppers, delicious. Yeah, guys, as you're coming in, don't forget to like. But so I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow. I'm like, okay. And Kay's gonna kill me for this, but the girls were decent. I have eyes, but the girls were decent. You know, what happened, Kay? See, Kay hurt me, but no, they were decent. Okay, they were decent, and I'm like, man, these guys is just wrong. And I was thinking, like, are they paying for everything? Like I kind of, one of those situations where you're looking, when you people watching, and I wanted to know, I wanted to ask, how is this? Like, is that your girl right there? It seemed like one of the girls was his. He had a girl sitting right here, and it seemed like that was his, and then two friends tagged along. They were the eyeballs out. The other situation, I couldn't tell what was going on. I know I don't have eyes anymore. Yeah, I know. But but no, I gotta call it like it is. The women don't like that stuff. Women don't like it. But I'm still a man. This is still a man's channel. And if I see something, I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna. I'm purple. I'm not a blue pill. I'm purple. you know. But still, but no, no. I love my wife. I love my wife. But still, I got eyes. Anyway, I don't want to dwell on that too long. I want to get information about these two places in Philippines, Misamis and Negros Oriental. Okay, I saw some of it when you was turning the camera. Yeah, but but it's wild like that, guys. Like, and it's funny. I was tempted to interview, but you can't. I was tempted to interview and say, okay, what's the situation here, and see what was going on. Oh, the internet is beautiful, David. The internet out here, man, it's it's beautiful. What happened? No, they can't see you. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. I got you. Somebody gonna see you in the mirror. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Kay's right that you guys gonna see her when she comes out the door. But and mentioned now the internet is horrible. Yeah. The thing is, where I am, right? The next province over. Al, what's going on, man? Maurice Howard, how you doing? The next province over is Manila. It's Luzon. It's not Manila. Luzon is where Manila's at, and so that's the next province over. Right now, I'm in Oriental Mindoro. But like tomorrow, like for instance, you can take a boat from here to there, and if you take a fast cat to get to Babatongas in an hour, and if you take a regular boat, like a 3 hour boat, it takes 3 hours to get there. But literally, I can make it from here to Manila in 5 hours. So it's still convenient. So still, if I need to get in Manila, I can do that. I personally don't think I'll return to the Philippines until 2023. Wow, that's so far, man. That's so far. And actually, I'm going to talk a little bit about that. I'm going to talk a little bit about that. And Joe, what's going on, man? Also, Big Truck said he don't think he'll make it to 2023. I'm spending a bit on Emirates business class from JFK to Dubai Maldives for the upcoming spring break. Oh yeah, man. Have fun, man. Have fun. That's the thing. I feel you. I wouldn't hold up for the Philippines opening. But you probably have the budget. You probably have more of a budget than a lot of other people. A lot of people probably don't have the budget you have. But no, David, the internet is 300 up and 300 down. And I could do a quick speed test like I did. I did that last week. Actually, no, let me do it again. Hold on. I gotta do it for you. Dude. Okay. She can't. What? What you want? Nobody ain't gonna see you, okay? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna do a speed test. Let me share my screen. I gotta do this for you. So you say, hold up, Jay never lied to us. He just told us the full truth. All right, so now Let me show it. I mean, hopefully it's 300 like last time, because you know these things are. See, it's not. Oh, it's not good. You guys remember when I first did it? It was 300 right last week. This is the thing I don't like about internet sometimes. It's not getting nowhere near 300, and I'm directly connected. So, but it's still good though. See, 95 down, 95 up. Must be someone else got installed on my block or something. But yeah, I gotta call a company. Check me out, right? Check me out. Hold up. Let me stop sharing. I gotta call a company like, hey guys, that 300 I was getting last week, I'm not getting it anymore. What are you getting now? I'm getting 95. But I was getting 300 last week, but that's how I feel, spoiled. Entitled American. They call it what it is, right? That's my entitled American. That's too slow. I need 1,000 Mbps. Well, they actually 1,000 too fast, man. What's that? 1,000. I think is it 1,000 megabytes a terabyte, right? Am I not mistaken? So you want a terabyte of internet speed, huh? But I won't be surprised to have it soon. Actually, Converge has 800 now, so you can get 800 here, and you're speeding right through. Dane Robinson, how you doing? Mister, what's going on? Godly, how are you? How you doing, sister? I need to play Call of Duty if I live there. Yeah, and you can play Call of Duty definitely with 95 and 90, even with the speed I got now, which I'm actually going to call the company, believe it or not. I'm going to call them, but I feel like I have to. But no, you with this speed here, you can play Call of Duty. You can do everything you need to. But Big Truck said Philippines will probably be open in 2022 to tourists. I doubt they can truly sustain themselves with tourism any longer. My thing is that I don't want to return till they stabilize their economy. No, I hear you, man. And that's going to take a little while for them to stabilize their economy. That may take them opening and then another 6 months to a year after that. You know, because there is a lot of things the Philippines needs, and I said that as well in a video. I think you've seen a Big Truck, where in the video I said, the Philippines has a lot of things they need to work on. And then Filipinos even commented in that video. Like when I said the customer service and the infrastructure and a lot of other things. And I loved it because Filipinos came in there and commented and said, well, no, you're right. And people gotta stop having that. I forgot what he called it. He said that attitude, like, you can't say anything we did is wrong when you can clearly see that it's a problem. It's not that you're trying to put the country down, it's that you're calling it for what it is. And that's why people will come here, like Big Truck said, and leave and never want to come back again, and then say, I'd rather go to Thailand, or I'd rather go to, somewhere else where it's a lot better. Let me see. The one JPTV. Is there a curfew over there anywhere? Yeah, right now out here, there's a curfew at 10. I think they moved to 11. Right now, Manila is the place to be. I moved from Manila when Manila pretty much is really no curfew really there. I think it's like 12 or 1. So it's not really a curfew. I mean, who really needs to be out past 12, really, unless you're at the bar? But for me, 12 is not even really a curfew, you know. But yeah, I don't count that as a curfew. Here, I think it's 11 now. They changed it last week. Yeah, in case said, good job today, Mr. Early. Yeah, Mr. I'm surprised he's in already. And I did his live stream early too. The other live streams I did was later. And then Zero M said, yeah, it is pretty decent, Joel. And Zero M said, yeah, they need to stabilize because if it's not, it's going to be an ish hole. Then people are going to start robbing people. Well, I don't think that's going to happen. I think Zero M with the robbing, with all of that before the way Philippines used to be, when Duterte came in, that stopped. Because a lot of that was happening before, like around 2014, the beginning, 2015 too, because Duterte got in 2016. All of that was because of Shabu. Really, it was literally because of drugs. The drugs, and it was crime ridden because of the drugs. And the Shabu epidemic was serious. And I seen it. because I was out here in 2015, in the end of 2015, and I was here all the way through. And zero M, the Philippines changed that around with the church. It took drastic measures, which were even the U.S. got involved and said, and Obama at the time said it was unhuman, you know. But then the church day's defense to Obama was, how you gonna say something to me when they're killing your own people? The police are killing your own people in America. And I said, the church day, you got it with that comment, because he's right. He was so right when church they said, mind your own business. You're telling me what to do. You can't stop people, the cops from shooting black people. And he's right, because in the Philippines, I've never had that any issues. In the U.S., and I hate to call it for what it is, but I know I love to call it for what it is, but no, it's true. And it's not like that all over. All over. It's just New York, it was like that. But still, no, it happens everywhere. But speeds look capped. It doesn't bounce around much. Yeah, yep, it doesn't. Then Lurch. That's how you can tell that the speed is good. Right now, the condo prices and availability are not good. I was able to get a $15 a day stay in the grass residence in Quezon City with 6 pools, kitchen, Wi-Fi, Manila proximity. Now it costs 20 plus. Well, actually, big truck. Um, I seen some places. I know a place that was actually in BGC, right? That's around. It's on Airbnb, and it's 1,000 pesos. But yeah, it is 20 plus, but still. So you're kind of right with that. But but I think that's what a little bit of inflation though. They have to, because the rents raised too from when you came. The rents raised and everything went higher. So I think that's around a good price, 20. But still, see, the thing is, big truck is a lot of those places won't sell because there are a lot of Airbnbs and condos that are still giving $20 and still and giving 30. Some guys out here for Airbnbs are charging for like 3,000, 4,000. It's nuts. And I suggest even foreigners. You see, Big Truck has the right mind on. Don't book those places, because you think you compare it to US, but even think in US, right? Say you go in a regular hotel in your town, you can find places even in New York. I remember in my town it was like $50 for the hotel. So places in Manila is more than that. Like it's crazy. In New York, you can find some hotels. It's not the best hotel, but for $50. So Philippines should be competing with those prices. It should be competing with prices in the states in New York. You know, that's crazy. Yeah, and I wanted to talk about that before, but I said, you know what? I didn't do a video about it though. Check out the verses with Bone Thugs and 3 6. Yeah, I'll see that later. How much does good Wi-Fi cost? Actually, right? I have smart and I also have Globe Wi-Fi, right? The reason I have both now, both you can get them both. You can get each of them for 999 pesos, right? $20. The reason I got both is, of course, because some areas are better for smart, some areas are better for Globe. It's perfect for me because if I have both at night, when it's like 1, 2, 3 in the morning, everybody's sleep. Nobody's using the service. So the speeds are literally 40, 50 Mbps, guys. Like literally at night, Globe and Smart. So for me, that's good. For you in the daytime, you may get like 2, 5, 10, because the speeds are better. So you can get 10 Mbps on a Smart or a Globe, depending if the signal's high. So that will work. So that's fine compared to mine here in Bacolod City. Well, that's what it is, Jack. You don't have the updated internet because you don't work online. Like me, I have to have the best. I have no choice. I have to have the best. Because even with sometimes 50 Mbps, say if I had an internet with that had even 75 Mbps, that wouldn't be good for me because I upload videos a lot. I do a lot of things with the internet, so that wouldn't be good for me. Wildlife, what's going on? And Jackson, anything above 60 is good. So I helped my Filipino friend get a basic care degree during the pandemic. If I return to Manila, it will be to see her again. Unfortunately, it's very hard for struggling women to work. You're not open now? Yeah, and I'm going to get into it. I just want to wait for some people to come in for us, David or Rabari, and I'm going to get into it because the Philippines was supposed to open. It was the first, right, Kay? It was the first or the fifth? It was the fifth, I believe. No, no, it's supposed to be the first. Yeah, it's supposed to open December 1st. Yeah, it was supposed to open December 1st all the way to December 15th, right? For Green Lane. Now, before that happened, right, the Omicron variant came, right? They hit the Philippines. I know, okay, let me finish. Before that happened, the Omicron variant came. Not in the Philippines, but it hit almost everywhere but the Philippines. It hit like South Africa, places like that hard. So a lot of these countries got put onto the red list. They were in yellow, then they got put into red list. So not only did that happen, the Philippines shut down the borders again. For they shut it down for international travel. They shut down again, and I kind of understand, but I don't. I do, but I don't. I do understand, but I don't understand. Because guys, I got to show you guys articles of where I am now. I'm gonna show that later, but it's nuts where I am now. Um, and let me explain. Now, Philippines right now, Manila, I think is at like 500 cases a day. The Philippines numbers are so low. You know, what's happening is they have certain things in play for Filipino travelers to where they have to be in quarantine for 7 days, 8 days, and then they have to quarantine for 14 days at home. They can easily do that same thing for foreigners, and a lot of foreigners won't come, but a lot will come. A lot will come. Like, for instance, the professor. I know if the professor had to do a 7 day quarantine, he would come because he's going to stay for a while. There's a lot of you guys that are going to come and stay for a while. So for guys like that, they should open it, but they didn't. And because they're scared. This is the thing is that if the Philippines keeps being scared, the pandemic is never going to stop. The Philippines will never be able to open. It will never be able to open. So it looks like it's going to go into the beginning of next year, guys. And that's even just for the start for the green lanes. And I was heavily disappointed with that. Heavily disappointed. Because like where I am right now, right, guys, I gotta tell you guys this. I gotta let it out of the bag now. There was 0 cases. Where I am now in Calipan, 0 cases for like weeks, right, guys? And then when it would be one person, literally on the whole island, right? Then not only that, there's only 15 active cases where I am right now in Calapan, and it's probably zero, literally. And I'm not exaggerating either. It's not made up numbers. Like zero, it's really 0 cases every day. And because what they do is before you could say if you come from Manila, you have to take a RT-PCR test, and that's the same thing they're doing for everyone coming into the Philippines, right? So if you guys coming here, right, and then also what they're gonna do is they're probably gonna make it to where you have to get a test before you even take the plane. So if they're doing that, right, and you're getting tested before you even take the plane, then at that point they can say, okay, you know what, you can't even come here, but they'll know that you're good because they're doing it for Filipinos. We have to take that's the new rules now. Filipino has to even get tested, and they has to have a result within 72 hours before they travel. So they can do the same thing for foreigners. Foreigners can take the RT-PCR in the States right? Show the negative results to the Philippines or at the airlines, and then fly right. It's crazy. Like it doesn't really make sense, really, to be honest with you, for it not to open when they're taking those precautions like that. And then you can't even get in this island here. God, it was hell to get here where I am now. We had to, go get the RT-PCR. Then we had to wait and be in panic for them to give us the results back. And not that we knew thought we was gonna have COVID, that we didn't know if they were gonna allow us in. Because they have a lady, the gatekeeper, that checks your results, and then they gotta figure out, okay, why are you coming here? It's crazy. But I guess that's what's helping because this island literally has no cases. Has 15 active, but after that, nothing. So pretty much none. And it's almost like I'm walking outside today, right? I said to Kay, so the whole island has 15 active cases, and those people are probably home, right? So I'm feeling like, why don't I just take my face mask off? If I don't have it, you don't have it, you don't have it. Almost everybody I see that I walk by has no COVID. Literally in the streets, I can walk by and go, "Hey, how you doing?" That's why I love where I live at, because over here it's like I'm not wearing a mask over here. Why would I need to wear a mask? Nobody has COVID. Philippines needs to widen vaccination, help people get work permits, which is odd they don't already. Yeah. How come Filipino women don't do them webcam shows they be doing? If I move there, I'm getting me like two or three of them to work. How come Filipino women don't do them webcam shows they be doing? So we're getting like two or three of them to work. Are you talking about pimping Filipinos to do webcam? Sarah, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Black Filipino, drop your email or IG so I'll get in contact to interview you. Sure, my IG is Black Filipino YT, and the email is I'm just checking while I post, the Black Filipino at gmail.com. So, what's your best guess for tourism opening now? Yeah, you said it. My best guess is your best guess. February. February. But the Philippines needs to open it in increments. You know what I think they should do? I think they should just go ahead and just open it up to China and Hong Kong, China and Korea. I know that's what they really want in. Just open it for them, and then see if the cases rise, and then open it up from another country, see if the cases rise. You get what I'm saying? Do one country at a time, and see the influx you get. You know, like do open it for somebody, because it's literally no one can come in still, unless like the other brother that has a child here, and it was somebody else I spoke to that didn't know he has a kid here. He can come. What ISP are you using? ISP. J&K, greetings from Texas. Well, who is your cable and internet service for the area you're in? Well, it's actually converged. Like OnlyFans. I know what you meant, Zerem. I just wasn't sure you were talking about that, but man, I wouldn't do that. But no, Converge. That's what made me move to the province, actually, because I had Converge in Manila, and I was gonna use what's the name service? What's the guy's name? The internet service of the guy that owns Tesla. I forgot his name. Elon Musk. I was gonna use that service, but didn't come to find out Converge was moving out here, and they were actually in Kay's hometown first. And the great thing about that, guys, I gotta let you know something. Me and Kay are going to install a toilet in Kay's mother's home. We're gonna run a fresh new toilet line. Also, we're gonna fix up two rooms. And the reason why we're gonna do it, because it makes sense, and I'll tell you guys why. Right? It's not that I'm like the family just took advantage and said, "Oh, Kay, get your American husband," because Kay's family is not like that. So that didn't happen. What happened was me and Kay will end up traveling to out there, right? And then when we travel out there, we're gonna need somewhere to stay. Now, to to we'll have somewhere to stay if we help the mother with running toilet water, running flowing water, just all through. Also, we actually set up to where the rooms like. And I'm gonna show you guys as I'm doing it. I'm gonna be out there soon. I'll be out there in like 2 weeks doing it. Also, I'm gonna fix up the front of my place here, and we're gonna install. And it's not even my home yet, but we're gonna install the patio, like a patio. It's gonna be like bars. I'm getting the bars though, not for safety. I'm getting the bars. Well, yeah, it's somewhat for safety, so I can put the laundry outside. I can also have it to where people can't just run up to my door. So it's safety, but not really. But because I still want people to be able to see me, I'm not gonna have one of those bars or one of those gates. You know, they're like 10 feet in the air, like they have them, and then they're 20 feet in the air, and you can't see over them. No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna have bars where you can see through, but I just want to have it. I just want that. Let me see. Tourism to the Philippines hinges on condo availability, low cost hotels, and safety perception. When I was there last in 2019 summer, everything was stable despite the poverty. Poverty. Yeah. Let me see. I'll be selling a lot of stuff too. Philippines probably have nice stuff. I can see selling. I can be selling. Yeah. No, you can. Philippines is definitely the spot for that. You want to sell stuff on eBay? Philippines is the place for that. Philippines is definitely the place for that. And Sergeant Robert 26764 said this COVID-19 pandemic will not end easily, according to Dr. Fauci in America. This pandemic will be here for a while. We as humans just have to adjust to a different lifestyle. And that's the thing. That's my point too, Robert. That's why I said Philippines needs to open because this is something we're gonna have to live with. Okay. So they need to start opening in some way to where even like I said, even if it's one country, you know, one country, then two countries, and then three, and then roll it slowly. And then if things happen, then stop. If the COVID cases surge, then stop. Because right now, the Philippines actually is one of the top countries in the world because they have such a grip on this COVID thing right now. They have a tight grip on it. They actually did it. Because I remember a year ago, I was like, man, it's never gonna open. But now, Philippines got a tight grip on it. They do. They figured it out. But the thing though, the thing that happened was the Philippines is so militant with their rules. You're in the mall, you can't even have the face shield up like this, and the guard is like, "Put your face shield down." Not no more. Not no more. But yeah, out here you don't even need a face shield. Where I am, of course, you need a face mask still. Let me see here. It's hard out here for a pimp. Damn, that's all right. It's rude, dude. I know that. Do you still feel that I should wait to the open rather than online? Oh yeah, Dane Robinson, man, don't date online, man. It will make no sense. If you're talking to somebody already, don't just cut them off. Especially if you're talking to them for like 6 months. 'Cause then that's just messed up. But yeah, man, if you start now, don't do it. Don't do it. I wouldn't do it. Like Dane, man. I tell you, like when I dated Kay online, it was a little different around that time. But that was dated online. It was like 2013, and still it was bad. But you know, that's the last time I dated online. Finally catching a live stream. Thanks a lot for catching it. I rode to the Philippines, but yeah, no, Dane Robinson, I definitely wouldn't do it, man. I wouldn't do it. Like for instance, I was out in the street, right, Dane Robinson, and like there's Filipinas out, like out that's working out here and that's out in the malls, and you know, I was talking to her. Me and my wife interviewed her. Never the interview. You guys seen her in the video, and but she talked also off of video, and I asked her what she did it for, and she said, yeah, and I said, well, I have a lot of foreign friends, They're going to be here in the Philippines. And she pretty much said, I want to see a guy in person. Filipinos, there's a lot of Filipinos that are like that too. I want to see a guy in person. She would not date online. So there's a lot of Filipinos that won't date online. They rather see you face to face. They don't go for that. And she was and she was pretty too. So I would say, yeah, wait, man, wait. And also, I'm gonna do an event. My boy Al's gonna do an event to where you can actually come here, and we're gonna have it set up to where you can meet Filipinas, and the Filipinos that are there are gonna be 2 to 1, 3 to 1. So it wouldn't make sense to meet someone online. You can come here and meet them directly. Okay, and I'm gonna make sure all of them aren't married as well, because if they're married, how can you get one and marry one, right? So they won't be married. I'm even gonna try to set it up to where they have no kids. You know, it's gonna be hard, but I think it can be done to where they have no kids. That's like the pick of the litter. I don't think Al is trying to do it like that, but that's how I'm gonna try to set it up. But thanks for catching the live stream. I rode to the Philippines. I sell everything, dude. I sell sand and Arab. I sell electronics, undervalued goods, antiques. That's when I became a Duterte fan. Bringing things back to your country will be a lot of work to sell. Yeah, but no, it'll work though. In the Philippines, right? The Philippines, it's kind of like getting stuff from China. Like what Kay loves to shop at, right? Guys, that place is a gold mine. They got dresses like the same dresses you see in Denise and places like that for 10, probably 20 now. $10, $15. In the Philippines, they go, you can get those things for like 100, 200 pesos. That's $2. So you see them in Denise, 10 to 15. They used to be 10, now they probably 15. Here, $2. So you can buy them in bulk load at 2 a piece, right? So take that 2, you're getting 10, right? So that same 10, say if they go for 15 in the States, that $10 turns to $75. So you're more than making 6 times your money. That's the kind of flip you can get from merchandise in the Philippines. Literally, guys. I'm giving you this is free knowledge for you guys to come out here and soak up and say, "Yo, I'm going to use that idea." And yeah, you can do it and get rich doing it if you know how to sell it. If you have a good marketing campaign. My compound's been broken into so much. You put in CCTV and it stopped. Okay, you want in the Philippines, Jack Hobson? That happened out there in Bacolod. So any guys that come in here to Bacolod, don't go by where Jack Hobson lives because you get robbed. You good, Kay?
Yeah.
The church is the reason I don't want to move there because he seems crazy to me. He reminds me of Gaddafi. No, Duterte, nah. It's Duterte got a big mouth. He's cool though. And plus, he's not going to be president by the time you come here. A new president's going to be in next year around June. So by the time you hear, oh yeah. So by the time you hear,
No, they can see me.
oh yeah. How they gonna see you? It's the mirrors right there. What are you trying to do? Then go get it. I gotta move it this way. What you talking about? Yeah, next time you have your stuff ready, woman. You want to come maneuver. Don't look at me with the mad face. Like you're my child. Can't you give me that face like she my kid?
Daddy.
She like, I know some of your kids, they look. When you say something to the kid, they're like, but they got a value there though, like some type of seashells or what antiques, maybe historical antiques. Well, Philippines, they got a little bit of everything. Because I'll tell you this, Zero M. I'm saying to come here and do it. The right Filipinos in the right area. You come out here and have gold, man. You get gold, literally. You get Filipinos that dig. There's Filipinos out here that dig gold. It's very dangerous, but you can come out here and literally sell gold. I'm not saying to come out here and get into it, but you could. There's foreigners that do it right now. I talked about it. Was it last weekend? I feel like it was. I talked about it yesterday with somebody. But no, there's guys out here that there's a bunch of Filipinos that live in certain areas, and that's all they do is dig for gold. And then when they find the gold, they sell it for like $10, and then a foreigner takes it and probably sells it for like 500 to 1,000. And say if they find a little pebble, they may find something like this, and then give it to the foreigner for 10. He takes it, makes 500, 1,000. Another person makes what they make. Buy a hotel in Cebu, $60. You can find places cheaper than that. $60 not even a good price. I know what what's the name was talking about, y'all. Big truck. He's right. 20's good. 20's good. Even 30's not bad. But 60, you're paying too much for a hotel in the Philippines. But it's gonna be like that a lot. Like in Cebu, Manila. You just gotta keep looking. But by the time you guys get here, everything's gonna be booked up. 60 is expensive in Cebu or even Manila. You gotta keep $60 for a hotel.
60?
That's 3,000 pesos.
Yeah.
3,000 pesos for a hotel is expensive. It is. But I gotta tell you guys, there's this hotel in Quezon City, right? I was gonna stay there, but it got booked up.
Airbnb.
It's Airbnb, but it's Airbnb. That's the way to book the Airbnb. It was Airbnb, right, guys?
We have a link, guys.
It has upstairs. There, it's kind of built like my home I'm in now. It's a home on Airbnb in Quezon City, right? And it was like 1,400 pesos. It's like $28. Great deal. Has 2 bedrooms. This is Airbnb. 2 bedrooms, upstairs, downstairs. The internet speed was 100 Mbps. Had the washing machine, oven, everything you need. Everything you need. For 1 4, $28. And I'm sure that when you talking about in Cebu, it tapped that. Actually, I'm gonna show pictures. Let me see. Find some pictures. Well, I'm not gonna find it right now. Actually, let me see if I'm gonna find it. Let me show you guys some places. And show you like some that are expensive. I love doing comparisons like this. Let me see here. I'm about to see what I can find now, y'all. Let me see here. Here's another one here. I don't want to show this because you guys are gonna take my places I be seeing. I don't mind. Let me show it to you guys. I don't mind showing it. Show it to you guys. Let me share it because I'm actually gonna be doing some Airbnb hopping, and so you guys are gonna see the experience anyway. Let me show you guys this here, places they have, how they look, and how cheap they are. Look at this one, guys. This one's in Quezon City too. Fresh and spacious. 1 bedroom loft. 100 Mbps. Wi-Fi. Netflix. Right. Check it out. This here. Let me see if I can scroll to the different pictures. Okay, here's all of the pictures. The kitchen. The cooker here. The small oven. You got a microwave. Full-size fridge. That's why Airbnb is the best, better than the hotel. The AC, brand new, fresh sheets, and they got a comforter too. So that's the good thing. Always look for a place that has a comforter, right? That's the Wi-Fi there, so you can connect directly into it. So when they say you get no speeds, you get no speeds, right? Little workstation here, or woman can do a makeup, clock on the wall, nice looking couch. They had the TV in front of the little kitchen area here, little dining area. See this dining table again. So full service. Look, you even have regular TV too, because I know from ABS, CBN, TV Plus. They're showing you the Netflix. And guys, this here, so you get all of that. Look, only thing, oh, hot water shower. I was gonna say, where's the hot water? They got the hot water heater. They're showing you the speeds, proof in the pudding, right? 89.7, 96.6, pretty much 100. Look, they have the split type. Oh, that's the downstairs. You see the full security. They're showing you security, the pool, everything. Gym. So when you're looking at places, right? That's what you guys can get, you know. That's what you guys can get. $32. You know, you got a home pretty much. It's expensive though if you want to stay in there for the long term. I wouldn't suggest that long term. But short term, say you're gonna be in there for a week, not bad. Yes, Robert Tatum, Globe and Smart. Globe and Smart. But have both. That's if you're an internet guy. But if not, it's still only 1,000 pesos. I say no matter what to get it because you may be somewhere and you know what, you may want to use internet TV, you know, or you may have a PlayStation. Say if the TV is not a smart TV and you have a PlayStation, you're good. Because everywhere I go, most times, most places, well, not in that Airbnb there I just showed you guys, the place like that is going to have a smart TV. But in most hotels, say if you go to another hotel in the Philippines, they may have, look for an HDMI connection. If they have an HDMI connection, usually what I do is I'll bring my PlayStation. I'll bring my PlayStation 4, connect it right into it, and then boom, I got Netflix, everything I need. And if I want to play video games, I could, but I don't play video games anymore. That is slow. I get 400 BPS. Is there a way to get more than 50? Well, yeah, you can get more than 50. Usually got to go with a service. Like you go with PODT. They have higher speeds. PODT, they even go up to I think like 600. Converge goes up to 800. A bunch of companies now. Speed is getting better, even in the province. You just have to look for it. Even in the province, you can get faster speeds now. Not all provinces, but a lot of them. So they got to have some good maybe stats of hidden artifacts like the gold teeth of the soldiers and whatnot. But well, no, not like that. I'm talking about actual gold. There's gold in the Philippines. They did gold. Like right now on the island I'm on, it's a gold island. You guys remember when I was over there about Puerto Galera? Mindoro. Mine de Oro. Like mine. You get a Mine de Oro, mine. Mine de Oro. It's like a mine area, Mindoro. Famous mine area. Like they had a gold rush here and everything. And I'm sure I can find people over here that have gold. I bought on auction a mason jar full of silver and gold teeth from the pals in World War II back in 06. I used to have pure DT fiber, which was fast, but it was not reliable. But it was fast, but I just used it detail and globe. The guy said he didn't feel right about owning it or some such stuff. I thought you can still travel from green and yellow countries, but still have to do quarantine. Yeah, well, see, this is the thing I don't like with the news, right? It's confusing as hell. I'll be honest with you, it's confusing. Because you have so many people reporting on come back into the Philippines. And the way the Philippines gives the news too, it's confusing. Because just 3 or 4 days ago, they said Green Lane shut down. They're not going to turn around and turn it right back around right away. Because then I seen something that said green and yellow list tonight. But it couldn't be for yellow list because for foreigners because they just said it was shut down. Why would they? And they said it was only green. Why would they say yellow list foreigners all of a sudden? They don't report that. They don't say Filipinos. It's just international travelers. But they don't necessarily say tourists. So if you read the information just as it says international travelers, you're gonna think they're talking about Americans and tourists. You gotta specifically look for tourists. That's why the information is confusing because they should say, okay, this is not for foreigners. This is not for tourists. That's what's so confusing about it. Don't you need a return ticket even if you do take the chance to go? Yeah, you do. That's what I'm looking to return around about the end of 2023. You're not the only one. Big Truck said the same thing. But I think it's going to be I think it'll be open though 2022. But I understand for you guys that they're saying 2023. I would feel the same way too. You know, I'll feel the same way too. I mean, you have to live life. There's other places that are open now, like places like Brazil. Actually, the brother from Brazil was in here earlier. I think Brazil's been open the whole time. The whole time, like for the whole year, we talking about the Philippines may open, not open, may not, may not. Places like Brazil, Mexico's been open the whole time. Other countries like Albania, my boy Chris is, other countries are open, and they're smart because they're getting all those travel dollars, all of it. Yeah, they do make things difficult just to go. I need to get down there now where the market is fertile. Well, I don't know what you mean by the market is fertile, but oh yeah, if I think I know what you're talking about, it is fertile. It's extremely fertile right now. If you're talking about real estate, you can't own real estate, but as far as because there's ways around certain things that you can do here. You can own, but you can lease. Thanks a lot for the super chat, brother. Terry Fleming, from one brother to another. Thanks a lot, man. Joe Biden started on Monday for people returning to America. The test must be done about 24 hours before you get on a plane to come to America. I figured that was going to happen. I was already reading in the PH embassy that if you want to come back to America, you got to be vaccinated. Or you can't even get back in. No tourists visiting. And it must be a negative test. Yeah, I heard about that. I know. I was reading it literally before the live stream. Getting my booster shot today. I don't trust anyone because they might have it. All this COVID stuff is a new world order. Exercising control of your body and where you can go. Somewhat. But it's deeper than that though, but somewhat. Biden rules usually not implemented. You had to be tested 72 hours before coming to PH if you didn't want to be quarantined. Joanne, how you doing? I'm so late on reading these comments. Isn't the USA now requiring people returning internationally to take a test with the 24 hours to the flight? Yeah. No, they are. No one has died from Omicron variant or been hospitalized. The Delta variant is worse. You haven't heard any reports. Well, you know what's happening too, right? Is pretty soon, and a lot of people may not want to hear it, but it's true. Pretty soon, it's gonna be just like the flu virus. If you're very unhealthy, which is still the case, it still is kind of, but not exactly, but you know, if you are unhealthy or you have sickness, most likely you're gonna die. You're old, you're gonna die. But because a lot of people, even guys here, may have known people that have died from it. But if you have a strong immune system, you probably won't even get it. Because God, I said it all the time. I'll say it again in another live stream. In 2019, K couldn't even breathe. I didn't even get it. But I did take the precautions and I started doing the remedies, the natural remedies right away. When Kay said she was sick, I was already taking the remedies. So that's probably why I didn't get it. And the remedies do work. The natural remedies work. If you chew garlic clove every day, if you take echinacea, especially if you get all of the stuff raw, most likely you won't even get COVID. And then you're healthy and exercise, you probably won't even get it. You people walking around, you're sick, you're walking around like, what's wrong with all these people? Because you're healthy. And that's facts. And that's why with the shot, it's like, okay, it doesn't make sense for everybody to take it. Not everybody needs to take that shot. But it's pushed on people and it's crazy. And it's a lot of people. And there's some people that are actually killing their immune system from taking a shot. But I don't want to get deep into that. Good morning, Professor. PhD Fiberworks there. What's going on, JK? Jay, did you get everything? Hello to everyone. Ty Swinton. What's going on? Welcome, Ty. I've never seen you here before. Welcome. Do they have black barbers there? No, they don't. No, they don't. They may be out here, but I don't know where they are. I'm not gonna say they're not here because somebody. Oh, well, no, there is. There was one barber I seen over here in Mandaluyong. So it could be, but I've never seen one. That's right, J&K. Always invest in family. It pays off when as many family members as possible chips in for the family's well-being. But no, I got to tell you guys that because I did mention that. I said, we're going to fix up Kay's mother's place, and that's where the family's staying. But the reason why is because me and Kay, when we're in that town, we already paid for hotels, right? And like I remember one day we was out there for 5 days, and we paid like almost $2,000 for the hotel. And we spent what was that? 10,000 pesos, $200. And on Christmas we were out there. We spent $200 for the hotel, and if we would have just had our mother's place fixed up, we could have stayed there. There's a lot of times we'll be there and they won't be there. So instead of paying hotels, we might as well just fix it. It's like 5,000 something to fix the bathroom water, and then it's like another 20,000 to fix up the 2 bedrooms.
You need my water.
Yeah, I'm good right now. To fix up 2 bedrooms, so it would be foolish not to. Because me and Kay are gonna be out there like 25% of the time. Because we're gonna start building a home too. So I feel like we might as well fix that one because we're gonna be there. We're gonna be staying there while we fix our home. So yeah, that's why we're gonna go out there and do that. Easy. It just makes sense. Not talking to anyone. It's so damn hard to book a passport appointment. Cebu, me and my girl have been trying for months. I bet, man, these government offices, things are hard. Subject 90 days till I'll be touching down in the Philippines. Congratulations, man. I'm okay with the kids. Will, what's going on, man? I see I'm writing down all this stuff. I like this kind of business talk. Yeah, I talk about it all the time, Azuram. You gotta check me out more. Ajay Duterte is the Filipino Trump. He is. Duterte is the Filipino Trump. He is, because Trump has a toilet mouth. So does Duterte. Every piece of garbage just comes out. A garbage can mouth. All the garbage. It's not garbage though, but they say whatever is on their mind. Yeah, he do. Yeah, Duterte does have a stone cold look to him, but I don't know. I guess it's not scary to me. I don't know. I guess because I don't know. It's not that much a big tough guy, but I kind of like the no nonsense. I don't know what it is. I kind of like it. I think some of the things he says is ridiculous. He shouldn't say it, but I don't mind. I'd rather somebody that's why I didn't mind Trump, to be honest with you. Trump was horrible, but he said what he meant. He said what he meant. It wasn't really too much lying in him. That's the only thing I didn't know. What are you thinking of doing an event like that? Well, I'm thinking of doing it when the Philippines opens. Like right away, as soon as the Philippines opens, maybe a month after or 2 months after. So I'll definitely let I'll edit. You know, Dane, it'll be all over. I'll have it all over my channel when I'm doing the event. My boy's doing one in April though. My boy's doing one in April. I just didn't want to set a date because the Philippines isn't open yet. I just didn't want to set a date, but finding the girls won't be an issue. Actually, no, finding the girls is gonna be hard because I gotta go deep into the crevices and all the dark corners, not dark corners, but of the Philippines and find them in the cuts because they're there. And I'm looking for Filipinas, no babies, no kids. Top priority. I'm looking for that's hard though. It's hard. It's not easy, but you can find it. And I want to see if they're like bad too. You know what I'm saying? Because they're out there. You just gotta find it. It's harder. And also, guys, I gotta welcome in the girl that had the little daughter face on me to me not too long ago. Katie Experience.
Hi, Daddy. Just kidding. Hi, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining in, and I wanna help you answer some question because I see some question that I can help in
Okay.
answering. But just to let you know, guys, Jay is talking about the internet. We
Mm-hmm.
also have Converge in our mother house, in my mother house,
Oh, you
in
already?
in my hometown. It's already
Yeah. Now.
installed, so
Yeah.
we will be the one to pay for it. So it's 2.5, but it's 300 Mbps. So if some people working here around our place, we can just go to my town, stay there for a week, 20, 30, 300 Mbps in my, in my hometown. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a good news for both of
You
us,
did,
for
did,
Jay
did,
and
did
I.
do the test?
I'm not sure. I asked my sister, but she doesn't reply. But it's already installed, so
Okay. Yeah. So
it's ready
okay.
to go. It's ready to go for the internet. We can bounce back and forth. Where are you
Yeah.
right now? I'm trying to catch where are you in the comment section.
I'm all the way down by MRC Hip Hop. It says,
Um,
yeah, the 30 little 0M, yeah, the 30 little scary. And then the Wallace Life, my wife's look.
okay.
Actually, I got it posted on the screen. That's where I am.
Yeah, post it.
When are you thinking of
Because
doing the event?
I see somebody asking, did you answer the question of the guy that asked about how much to stay in a Airbnb for or hotel for 2 months with the ano? You see that?
Actually, no, but actually, let me do. I'm gonna show him something. I'm happy you said that. Let me see something.
No, because in Airbnb you can actually. I just searched it just now, guys, before I join in. There one like 19,000 a month. There is one that 34,000 a month. That's a month, so meaning if you combine it together for 2 months, it's more. But the place was good though, so
Hmm.
yeah.
Guys, you want to find? I'm gonna show you a place to go to. You want to find a place that's short term, condo for rent. Go to places like this here. Let me share my screen. Hold on. Let me share.
Thank you for the super chat, Terry.
Yeah, just type
I'm
for super
looking.
chat, Terry.
I'm looking where you
Let me share my
are.
screen now. This is where you go. Rent pad, guys. Rent pad. See, look, I'm seeing.
No, short term. Is that short
Yeah,
term?
hey, watch this. Short term
Okay.
rentals, right? Look, search. Now it's going to show you the stay. Look, this is unfurnished studio Manate. You want something furnished though, fully furnished at Green Residences, right? So let's click that. Let's see their terms. So now here's the
Mhm.
terms. Look, you can see the place. Go to rent pad, guys, and then see. Look, 16,000 inclusive of dues. 2 months deposit, 1 month advance. 6 months to 1 year contract, so you can stay there 6 months. But this is not the only place. Let me see. I'm trying to find something 3 months, right? Say you guys say, you know what, I'm gonna come stay for 2 months. Then you keep looking through. Say, you know what?
Do the filter, babe. Do the filter.
Yeah, let me see.
Can you do a
Filter.
filter? Oh no, you cannot.
I
You
think
cannot.
there's no filter.
Yeah, there's no filter for the day. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry.
You gotta keep scrolling through. So let me see. So I'll scroll to this one, and you'll find it. See, look, 23,000 a month, 12,000 a week, 796 a night. Woo! See, look at this, guys. $16 a night. There's places you can find it for cheap. Look, for rent, staycation condo, living room with TV. This still look that presentable though, but you can change all this out. It's good enough. That would be good enough for me. But look, hot shower, water heater, ref, induction cooker, two spacious balconies, breathtaking view of Manila Bay, and Rizal Stadium football. Reserve now. First come deposit, first serve basis. Minimum 2 month stay. The longer the stay, the lower the rent per day. I'll say right now they're doing minimum 2 month stay, so you get 23,000 a month. I don't know why they got this here, but you probably can see
That's
this.
still expensive because I see one in the
Yeah.
Airbnb that's 9,000 and it looks so good.
hmm Yeah, I know you can find them though. I'm just showing them that you can find them. See, look, they have a daily rate for this one for 2,000. Let me see if they have a monthly rate. No, it just shows 2,000. So wait, let me see here. So now you keep scrolling through and you see, look, this one, 15,000. You find cheap places. Look, 15, daily rate of 1,000, 15 a month. Let me see the great view of the city. The unit is located on 28th floor. Only thing that bunk bed, but I would sleep in that for 15,000 a month. That's $300, guys. They got a jogging trail, gym, study hall, playroom, swimming pool. It's at the Silk Residences. I think that's the SMDC. So it's near the LRT. I'm just looking at places in Manila because they're easier to find. But let me see. Let me just go. Let me check Cebu. Let me see if they have rent pad. Cebu. Cebu. See Cebu. Oh, they got them in Cebu too. So check this out. This one is unfurnished. 12,000 a month. Let's see that. So and the thing is, say you want to say I want to stay there. It's cheap. Guys, rent a bed. You coming up, rent a bed, buy a bed, all of that stuff. So cheap. Near SM, Ayala, units perfect for those looking. 24-hour security. Let me see the minimum amount you can stay. Let me see here. Can work, have online class, even doing brownout. 22 hours, 24 hours elevator, 24-hour security, built-in wardrobe. Let me see if you can see some. This place is actually sharp, right, kid?
No, but if you're staying for 2 months, you don't like to buy stuff. You need to have like a fully furnished
Well,
already.
no, kid, all you need is a bed.
Yeah, I know, but you're staying for 2 months. You want to enjoy the place too. Like that's the place you want to rest.
Yeah, so
So
yeah, you're right, you're right.
it
I'm
should be
wrong, bro.
fully furnished because it's only 2 months, guys.
You're right. So all right, let me see. I'm talking about long term. So now let's go. Let's see this one here. 20,000 a month. Let me see. I'm trying to see the minimum stay. See they, but you got to look, guys. You see some of the minimum stay, 6 months. Go to rent pad. Just keep scrolling through. Type in the area. The area you want to go to may not be here. So some of you guys want to go to like, uh, let's say for instance, I'm gonna throw in Cagayan de Oro. May not be here. I'm just throwing something out there. Cagayan de Oro. Oh, stair. See, Cagayan de Oro is here.
No,
But
it's unfurnished though.
yes, let me see. Pueblo de Oro, not Cagayan. Yeah, let me see. No, it's not here. It's not here. It's Manila, Makati, Cebu. But yeah, go here, search for a place you're looking to stay in, and you may find it. If not, type in just go Google search short-term rentals, and you'll find something.
Or visit Airbnb, guys. I have my
So
link.
maybe Airbnb, yeah.
I will show you my link. If you doesn't create any Airbnb account yet, just click my link it will give you at least, I think, 2,000 discount. There's 2,000 discount using my link
Mm-hmm.
promotion. But I was in Airbnb right now. You can actually get like 17,000 per month. The good thing about it
Mm.
is the electricity is comes included with it, and all you need to do is just buy your food. That's
Do
the good
that.
thing.
Do the
Yeah,
Airbnb.
actually,
17,000 per month. Do the Airbnb.
we will tell you
Do that.
soon because we will be traveling soon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
this
yeah.
is from Airbnb too, and it's very cheap. We cannot tell you right now, but we will tell you
Yeah,
soon.
we'll tell you tomorrow.
We'll tell you tomorrow.
Very soon, we'll tell you tomorrow.
We'll tell-
Uh, but I gotta promote this because you gotta say it just like he says it. A jab for Jonah. Look out, P. I'm coming. I'm gonna
A
get a jab
job
for
from
Jonah.
Jonah.
But let me see here. How much you think to rent a house with a pool for 2 months? Well, yeah, that's the
That's the
prices
one.
right
That's the
here.
one.
Yeah, that's the prices. That one, the one that Airbnb has a pool you talking about?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Most of the places I was showing has a pool too. But yeah, Airbnb is lit, and you'd be surprised. But yeah, as you said, is it a good sign when a Filipino picture in her profile? Oh, it's a very good sign. Kate did that with me too. She didn't put it as her profile picture, but I think she put it as her background.
Do what,
So,
babe?
no, when a Filipino puts you in her like in her profile, either her background on Facebook, that's a great sign.
Yeah, especially if she
She,
has a lot of friends and she posts too
yeah,
much, you
yep,
will
she's
know that
laying
she's a
claim to you.
real.
Because
I hurt myself.
girls usually talk when they get a guy's Facebook right away. RYT. So if a girl does that, that means you have nothing to worry about. She wants people to know who you are, especially if you see a lot of friends. So check for that
Ah,
too.
it's like boyfriend.
Yeah, yeah. She's claiming you.
Mm.
So if she's the one you want, and she's doing that, then you're good. You're good to go, bro. You're good to go. Go to HSN 0. Mindoro is a seven largest island. I didn't know that. 1,000 to 1,100 home shopping network. I didn't find there they got them for like a bando. If Mandora has 15 active cases, they should be an alert one. Oh, it seems like they're over. Yep. Thank you,
No,
Black
no,
Wall.
that's not
No,
Mindoro. That's not the whole Mindoro.
no,
That's
babe.
only Calapan, babe.
Yeah, but Calapan should be alert level one. Calapan is its own separate thing.
No, no. No? When they do a level, they do the whole province. They don't do like Calapan only. They do the whole province.
So what other places bad? Okay,
I don't know. I don't
I don't
know.
think. Yeah, I'm telling you, the whole Mindoro probably had one case today. Okay, I'm not okay. Okay, and we talking about this is a mass land area, and Black Watch right. Black, I gotta call it for what it is. Black Watch, you're right. It is overreacting. It is. I said all the time. Like, okay, California have how many cases in the past week? None. Okay, and how many active cases they have total? 15, and that's probably not even a refreshed number. They probably go to them now and do a test. Nothing. They probably just didn't get tested yet, so they probably have no cases, no active, no nothing, and probably the whole province. I'm telling you. And Black Warts, I feel like it's like that to a lot of the Philippines. To be honest with you, I think how many cases it was in the whole Philippines? Case like 500 one day. What was that? Right, Kate? What was that?
Today is 500,
500
580.
cases, the whole Philippines. 111 million people, 500 cases only. That's why I'm like, okay, yeah, there's new variants are here, but you already have people going to be quarantined when they come in. Don't let them leave the hotel. Say if they got COVID, just don't let them leave the hotel until they get rid of it.
So guys, I just share my invitation link. If you guys going to travel, click the link and it will give you 2,000 for but you need to create the first time. Okay, once you create already, if you created already in the past, it's not gonna work no more. This is for the first time
Oh
user of
no,
it.
that's no. Is there any hell he said had someone like they're banging on some pots or pans or
That's
something?
dogs.
No, it's not dogs. It's
It's raining.
it's raining, so you can hear the rain. In the Philippines, they have like the things that cover the house from getting water inside. I forgot that material they use, but some of you guys know what I'm talking about. And it makes a noise like you can really hear the rain. Yeah, some Filipinos they all that's open LDR. Yep, a lot actually. Dane Robinson, a lot of Filipinos are. So you'll be selling yourself short. Now for date by date online, yeah, you would. I'm kind of happy I dated online when I did because I want to make K, and it's a lot of women here that are not like K, and that is facts. Like K actually can do everything I'm doing, like literally. A lot of Filipinos can't do that. Even as far as she's selling, she just can't sell as good as me. But Kay can even jump on the phone and sell to clients, you know. And I've did it. Me and Kay had business like that together. So that's why Kay was the one. And I found her online. I got lucky. Thanks a lot for the super chat, bro, Professor. I like to welcome everyone. The year 2525. Oh yeah, because I'm taking so long, right? You know what it is when I'm having a live with you guys, I like to read your comments, and I also have something to say, So I take forever to read through the comments. I told Kay that before. Kay's like,
Thanks
"Babe,
for the super chat.
thanks for the super chat." I said, Kay said, "Jay, really?" I'm like, "No, babe, you got to talk to people too, not just read the comments." People are like, "Oh man, it's boring. He's just reading comments." But now, Kay, take over. If you can see where I am, where it says, "Sad bro."
Well, put in the screen, Jay.
Sad, bro. It's no joke right now. Hopefully, things will be better in a few months.
I don't know where you are.
I'm all the way. I just passed Terry Fleming's. I just passed Terry Fleming's donation, which he donated. He gave this super chat like 15 minutes ago. So I'm here with Terry Fleming.
Okay. I can find it because
I know about it.
on my end it's like it's already done. It's like it's not.
But I'm gonna read too fast. So our business capital visas still available for traveling to the Philippines. Not business capital, but it's investors, right? Yeah, you can get one, and you can come now. Yes, you can. So yeah, that's the way around it, Terry Fleming. Okay, call a guy's phone number. Call Eric
For what?
to see if he can hook it up.
We're gonna speak with him soon.
I know these people, so call him right now. Okay, let me try to get him on the phone.
Baby, it's
So,
11:22. The person is
so what?
sleeping.
No, okay, he may not be asleep. No,
It doesn't
we
even
know,
view my message yet.
guys. We have an immigration, not a connect, but we can know one of the purple guys that goes up there and does the work. So, and we spoke to him last week. I forgot to ask. I forgot to have Kate ask him, but I think he may be able to do it. If he can do it, I'll let some of you guys know, and some of you guys can start making your way over here now. If he
Yeah,
can
we
help you
can
get
we
that,
can interview him.
yeah,
We can interview him and see.
yeah, I'm gonna bring him on. Yep, I'm gonna bring him
Yeah.
up here because he actually helped me do my permanent resident, but he does all those processes. Like he probably can do the what's the name investor not visa. What's it called? Okay, the visa.
Investor visa.
Investors visa. I'm sure he can do that too. So I want him to come on. Actually, let's see if we can get him tomorrow. Okay, call him tomorrow morning. Yeah, see if we can get him on the live stream.
In the live stream, he woke up early. He's going to the immigration early, babe. We will just
Tomorrow.
interview him and maybe like put it in the blog, not in the live
Yeah,
stream.
put him live. Yeah, you're
Better
right.
because
You're right.
not
You're right.
everybody's watching the live.
Yeah, no, but I don't
And
care
the
that
blog.
everybody. I don't care for everybody to know. I only care for the people that here to know. To be honest with you, because I know some of these guys want to come in soon. So
Mhm.
no, but this guy here is legit. You know, he's legit. Me and Kay actually siphoned through a bunch of people and found him. And he's legit. So if you're gonna do the investor visa with anyone, it would be him. But no, Terry Fleming, good question, man. Great question, actually, because that's the way to come in now. Nah, they not worry about you, Zero M. Zero Filipinos don't play, or some guy going to come looking for you. They'll throw you in the Billy Bod. You must be talking about something a while ago. That's somebody else. 0M.
You're so far, Jay.
Yeah, I am.
I see that long time ago after my shower. Just go
Actually, I'm almost at
faster.
the beginning. Well, the taxes like there. Well, the taxes are like taxes. I gotta pay my YouTube tax soon. It's not gonna be much, but I gotta pay it. Hey Jay, do you use StreamYard? Yeah, I use StreamYard now. I'm using StreamYard right now. Big truck. It's free unless
I
you invite.
finally caught you. Oh my gosh, I got you now.
I love to chat with you. Yeah. No, my I'm gonna open it up in a while in a little bit, but send me an email. Send me an email. I'm not gonna bring tons of people up. I'll bring you up though. Send me an email, and then I'll give you a link.
So we have Will Tata said, Chillin' Jay just waking up to catch this live stream, bro. Thank you so much. Will is our ever supportive commenter and live
Yeah.
stream uh, moderator is always here in a live and also in the comment section. So we have tax day. What do you mean? Okay,
That's
that's
the
they're
thing,
talking.
Mike S. Coming to the Philippines is not like going to Africa. You know, when you go to Africa, you gotta get all these shots. In the Philippines, is not like that. That's why people, Mike S. You know what's crazy? In America, you would think they make it seem like Philippines like it's a third world country, and you go there, and it's like Africa. It's not like that. If you go in some provinces though, deep in the province, and you're
Maybe
like,
dengue. Maybe dengue.
yeah,
Not
dengue, you can get, but malaria, all that stuff, no, you're not gonna get that. You
maybe
fine.
there is, but it's so limited cases. If there's malaria, it's limited. A lot is dengue, which is like bite of the mosquitoes too,
Yeah,
but it's
mosquito.
not that much. You just need to always, bring some, I know, off lotion when you go to deep in a province. But
Yeah,
here,
you're
even
fine.
here in my province, and we're living in a mountain. This is mountain subdivision.
Yeah,
There's no mosquito here. Maybe there's outside, but like
yeah.
there's no flies inside. I don't know. It's like I like it here because there's no flies going in, no
Hmm.
mosquitoes. So we have Hillbilly said, hello all. Finding a woman is not hard when you're tall and smooth. LOL from Hillbilly. And then let me just skip other people here. Talk about Pinang Angkan, Shoot and Scott. What's that?
Is it?
He said, talk about Pinang Angkan.
Pinaangan. Shoot and scoot. I don't know what you're
Shoot and
talking about.
Scoot pala.
I don't know what
Hi,
you're talking
Jack
about.
Hobson. Hillbilly said, ever stay at Red Hotel? Red Door Hotel. My plan is rest for a week in hotel, then
I
find a
stayed there
resort.
before.
Huh?
I stayed in Red Doors before.
You did? Where?
But you,
No, we never stayed in Red Door Hotel.
we didn't?
No, that's Senro. Who else you went
Oh yeah,
stay
yeah.
there,
My bad.
Jay?
Zen room, Zen room, Zen
Where
room.
else you stayed there in the Red Door Hotel,
No,
Jay?
it was Zen room.
Oh, let me know. Just kidding. Send room, that's send room. Red Door Hotel, my uncle stay in Red Door Hotel. We visit him. The Red Door is okay, but it's too small, very small. When you enter, like the bed is like attached on the wall. It's like it's too small. Like I don't know, maybe less than 12 square meters or maybe less than 10. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
because when we visit him before Jay came here, my uncle is I'm sure he's watching right now. My uncle, if he's awake, he's watching
Mm-hmm.
in Facebook. So when he travel here in the Philippines, whenever he come to visit to the Philippines, he stay in the hotel, right? So we visit him, and then we see the Red Room Hotel in Pasig in Mandaluyong, and it's small. It's really good for 1 to 2 person, but you don't like to stay there for a long time. You just like place to sleep and then go out all the time because it's really, really, really small.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good to sleep, just to sleep. Yeah. There's our resort from my place from Jack Hobson. Big Truck says those prices aren't bad. I usually look for pool access, a kitchen, Wi-Fi, and queen size bed. My breaking point is between 500 to 600 a month, which is
Mm-hmm.
25 to 30,000. Yeah, that's a good
That's okay.
amount. Yeah, you can actually get a good condominium with a hotel already and with a nice room, nice bed. Everything is nice with a good Wi-Fi with with 500 to 600 if you're planning to stay for 2 months.
Hmm.
You know where I am, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Basta for says Sikihor is the quiet place to go. Hillbilly says so much conflicting research too. And let me just go faster, guys, so we can read all your comments. Big Truck Series said, my condo in Quezon City, the grass resident, cost me $15 a night in 2019. I have 6 pools, nearby Trinomo Mall, Wi-Fi, kitchen space, and nearby Manila. The downside was a smallish bed. I need a queen. Yeah. When you can you say about that, Jay?
Well, we know where that is. So it's very convenient location because it's
Mm-hmm.
right by. Because in Quezon City, you right by everything over there. You got the, like you said, Trinoma there, and then to go over to even to Divisoria, and then you can get to immigration like that too, because you're right there in Quezon City. The Manila's right there. Everything is right there, and then you're pretty much in the center of everything around you. Then
Mm-hmm.
Pasig is right there, and then because you go right the other way, go to Pasig, and then you could even go to Tai Tai Change, right? Because that's where
Mm-hmm.
we actually gonna stay. We're gonna stay there a lot when we go back and forth to Manila, not in the grass, but we're gonna go to Quezon City. Like I showed you guys a place in Quezon City, um, because it's convenient, because of the convenience of being in Quezon City and being in the center of everything. Because it puts you right there in the heart of town, and you literally next to everything when you're in Quezon City.
So John Thomas said Airbnb or hotel. I choose hotel for security and safety. That is
Mm-hmm.
correct. Actually,
Airbnb is
John,
safe too. Yeah.
Airbnb is safety, but it depends on Airbnb, of course, because the good
Mm-hmm.
thing about the hotel is like you enter, like you'll be safe because there's a guard. But the Airbnb, it depends if you're gonna book an apartment Airbnb or you're gonna book a condominium Airbnb. So it still depends on which Airbnb you're gonna choose. Make sure it's a condominium for the safety too.
Yeah. Exactly.
Hillbilly said, "I just want to strap a tent to a bike and go." Okay,
I've
let's
not been
see.
home back
Huh?
home to PI since coming to US in '90. Base 47, and you can get in anytime. You need to go back, man. You need to like tell them guys how many people, if much people, a lot of many other you guys that are watching this right now were in base's position. He's a Filipino. He can come back home. Come back home. You should be singing, I'm coming home to a place where I belong. I can't sing, but some things
All
are
right.
better left of how you remember it.
Mm-hmm. Jay's trying to get sponsored.
Oh, no, no.
That, no, I think that's our Airbnb or something. You talk about something earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Terry Fleming sir, I heard that you can deposit 10,000 into a Philippine bank account and get a business visa. You see that
Well, that's with the what's the name one? It's
the
not business,
investor?
it's the investors, yeah. That's
Mm.
with the investors. That's what I want to have my boy, not my boy, but I'm not cool with him. That's what I want to have the guy talk about. I would feel it would be good for him to do a live stream, but I'll get him on a video and make a video about it. I got to do that. Hopefully this week I can do it because we're gonna speak with him soon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you think we can meet him in person soon? Okay. Well,
Who?
we'll see. Eric, we'll
Yeah,
see,
yeah,
guys.
yeah.
We'll meet with him soon and we'll talk about it. We'll get him to talk about it. But he may not do it on camera, so he may have to relay the information to me, and I'm gonna have to talk to him.
Yeah, we might, if ever he allowed to be interviewed, we will cover his face.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at his face, yeah.
It's like,
Because he's accredited. I don't want to get him, in
yeah,
trouble.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
the accredited guy at the Bureau of Immigration. I don't want to
Mhm.
get him in trouble. So I'll make his face. I'll make it to where the information is coming from me and not from him. Actually, yeah, we can't show his face at all. I won't do that to him. So Airbnb is offering thousands per month to house displaced American citizens or Afghan refugees in your investment property. I didn't know that. Thanks a lot for the super chat, Cliff and Rule. Thanks.
Thank you for the super chat.
So,
Terry, find out how much is the business account and how would I will get involved. Yeah, yeah, we will. Yeah, you read that already, right, Jake? We
but
will
yeah, we
ask you.
definitely figure it out.
if he has an idea about it, and or his company we're working with or the agency is working with is doing
Mhm.
that process as well. But guys, expect this, you're gonna pay extra, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's gonna, yeah.
Yes.
Cause see, let me tell you how he works, right? He processed everything for us. And when he did it, we got our paperwork in a matter of a month. And at the time, it was taking like 3, 4 months, 5 months to get the paperwork. He got it for us in a month. So
Less
that's what
than a
you're paying.
month.
Less than a month, yeah. So that's what you're paying him for to get it faster. Yeah, because think about it, you guys not gonna want to come to the Philippines at the time it opens. What's the whole point of getting it? So I'll talk to him and see what he says. But let me see here.
There's a rabbit hopping around my house. Actually, when you first transfer here, there's a toko, you know, a big lizard in the top of our
It's
kitchen.
no,
It's
it's
saying
in there still.
toko, toko,
You
toko.
still hear it?
And also there's also like maybe cats hopping in the top of the roof, because we are actually now, guys, the reason you hear the rain, we have our own roof now, compare when we're living in condominium, we're on the second floor, so we don't
Mm-hmm.
have our own roof. We don't hear anything
Yeah.
in our place where we're staying before in the MCI. But here, when the rain start, you can actually hear it in the bedroom or even when you're in the sala, because we have our own roof. Hello, Cliff and Ruhay, JNK. Wallace, like good night. You say take care, everyone.
Mm-hmm. Good,
Uh,
Wallace.
MRC Hip Hop. Jay got skills. What do you mean Jay got skills?
I guess because what?
I don't know. Don't get yourself in trouble, LOL, everyone said. All right, I think we read everybody. I think we are on the track now. On the
Mm-hmm.
track. We're back on track, guys. Ay, thank you for the super chat. Tony, within the next week, they're talking to each other now. All right.
You see,
Hope you post this video. Huh?
Uncle Mo, how you doing, man? Uncle
Uncle
Mo,
Mo?
1010.
It's not
Welcome,
my uncle. It's not my uncle, but it's Uncle Mo.
Uncle Mo.
Mo means you in the Philippines, but I
Okay,
think that's his name. Uncle
yeah.
Mo. Uncle Mo? I think that's
Welcome,
his
man.
name.
First time seeing you. And
Ah, singing.
oh
You're
yeah, yeah.
singing.
Hopefully we'll post this video. Gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna start to see what the travel update is. Thanks, Jack. Yeah, no, the travel update is pretty much done. Like the green lane didn't even happen. So the Philippines is not open at all. It's supposed to be open now. It's not open. Um, who knows? May happen. January, maybe February. I forgot someone said February. I think maybe February too, maybe even March. You know, but not happening yet.
It's
Not happening
because of
yet.
the Omicron variant, guys,
Yeah.
because Philippines is trying to be careful. I just watched the news just oh my gosh, I'm echoing. I just watched the news earlier, and then they said that since there are 200 passenger coming from South Africa, listening, Jay?
Yeah, I'm listening.
There's 200 passenger coming to South Africa few days before the Omicron was being announced. They entered the country already. Only 70 of them was being contacted, and the rest is at large. Wow, at large. This is scary. It's like a suspect. It's not a suspect, but
It's like no, so like a conspiracy. Every time Philippines is getting close to saying, "Oh, we may open,"
mhm.
conspiracy happens.
No, but they're at large right now. One got
Yeah, Lord, I
positive,
bet.
but it doesn't know. It doesn't know if it's
One of
from
them was positive, right?
Omicron. Huh?
Yeah. It was positive, huh? Yeah, you gotta finish.
Is that your voice?
Yeah,
It's like okay, Michael, can you say something?
your mic's on. You hear me?
Yeah, it's like it's like you're under the water.
Let me try to put it back in. Hold on.
Thank you for the super chat. Candy said, thanks for keeping us updated. Love you guys. Thanks, Leave. Do you believe the hype from MRC Hip Hop? Stop. buying by to say hello. Hello, Mike's Philippine Journey. Thank you for dropping by. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
I don't. Do I still sound underwater?
It's okay.
I don't know. I don't believe the hype. I don't believe it.
It's real though. It's really real because people are dying and people are really getting
I know
very
it's
sick.
real,
But
but
hmm
it's real, but you know.
it's just crazy. It's like Philippines is already 512 and the whole Philippines. And then, well, for the safety purposes, and I also heard that there's gonna be no backs, no entry now in the mall. We will see if no backs, no entry now. But some
Probably
mall,
is.
some SM Fairview, I heard somebody posted that they can enter the mall. She did a TikTok and she said I can enter the mall because no backs, no entry. So I don't know in Mega
She said she
Mall.
can.
She can't. It
Oh,
shows their SM Fairview that was like 2 3 weeks ago. He said no backs, no entry no more. Here in Calapan, we actually they're showing their vaccination card. Show us the vaccination card when we enter the Central Mall, right in the mall here. But if you don't have vaccination card, you just need to write down your name. So they're doing it little by little, right, Jay?
yeah, they're trying to. It really doesn't make any sense in the province, though. Like, especially in a
Mm-hmm.
province where nobody's getting COVID, and
Mm-hmm.
then you know you gotta have your vaccination card. It's like, okay, right. But and, if they're trying to make it like, okay, you know what, to protect yourself is what they're saying, then yeah, because in the province nobody wants to get it probably. But
Mm-hmm.
me and Kay, we waiting for the we're waiting for what's the name to become available again. Here we are.
The professor said, I got my shots. One was Canadian Miss and the other was Black Velvet. So you guys are saying hello to everybody here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for our for our moderator who always welcome. They're all hyper active. Welcome all our regulars regulars.
Yeah, and Cliff Rue said it too, but it seems fishy. And it is because they don't let you in without those tests. You can't get in the Philippines. Okay. Do you know what they
Mhm.
did with me when I was coming in? When I was coming back in the Philippines from New
Mhm.
York, they literally called over. You know what the people in New York said, babe? So you going to the Philippines? We gotta call them first. We gotta call them and see what they want from us.
They're
Seriously,
changing the
no,
protocols
babe.
too, always
No,
changing.
the Philippines made this was in 2000. What was that? 20. The Philippines is making every airline call in and make sure that the person is. That's nonsense. You don't just escape in South Africa from South Africa. I came in. Cliff just came in. He said it. It's fishy. It is. You can't get in.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even, babe. I couldn't even get on a plane if I didn't have a location to stay in. I couldn't get on a plane if I didn't confirm certain lot of information. You got to confirm that. So it's not just fishy. It's nonsense. I'm just calling it. You got to call it for what it is. They're lying.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody didn't get through.
Actually, there's a lot of Filipinos saying, "Oh, what happened?"
No, no, somebody's banging. Kevin Theodore, how you doing?
Thank you for the super chat, Kevin. Kevin Theodore.
Yeah.
Um,
Cliff Lou said the Philippines is one of the toughest countries to enter. It is. Philippines is on top of it. I give them
no,
props for it. Babe, the guy at the airline was like, oh, no, wait. He's like, no, before I was checking my bag, and he said, no, before you check your bag. He said it to me in JFK. Before you check your bag, we have to call the Philippines. Seriously, because you may not be good on the plane. The guy
he's
said that.
mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, wow. This was in JFK. I'm telling you no lies, guys. So, ain't no way South Africa can get in now. Come on now. I doubt that. But okay, okay.
So
It's
Kevin is
lies.
from. Hello, guys. I'm from Queens, New York.
Yeah.
Welcome, New Yorkers. We have another New Yorker here in the side. Just kidding. Actually, guys, their protocol is really crazy because a lot of
Yeah.
Filipinos, not even Filipinos, foreigners, also commenting on some of the posts about the news posts. Like sometimes they're changing it. Sometimes like you're already flying today, and then suddenly, oh, you need to have a PCR test. How are you gonna get the PCR test if you're flying in 2 hours? Protocols are changing like crazy, and it's not really easy to travel nowadays. Thank you for the super chat, Essie Sagos. We couldn't
Yes.
get our
Thanks a
tickets
lot,
in
Kevin.
Chicago without
And
70
Kevin
off.
Theodore
Yeah.
as well. Thanks.
He said
For the,
we couldn't
uh,
get our tickets in Chicago from Kipenu without a 7 to 2 hour negative PCR test.
see, so ain't no way somebody came in the Philippines. What, a couple days ago? That's nonsense. From South Africa, no. That's their excuse. No, they saying that it's their excuse. If they want to decide to close the country down, they can. They can say, "Oh, I'm just waiting for a fake spike," but they can't lie. The Philippines can't lie. They said that, but they can't just turn around and say, "Oh, we got a spike in cases
Mm-hmm.
from the Omicron," because you can't even get in.
Mm-hmm.
Cliff and Rule couldn't even get in without a negative PCR test. And then you got to quarantine. So it's no way you're slipping through the cracks. What are you gonna do? Slip by immigration? You're not slipping by immigration.
And I suggest you guys, if you're gonna visit the Philippines, for example, tourist is already allowed to enter. Please do a RT-PCR test if ever like they said. Oh no, just skip doing it because you never know they're gonna change suddenly and you're flying few hours after just to make sure. But hopefully
Yeah.
there's no PCR tests anymore. It's just the variant is like Delta variant and then another variant coming. It's like it's crazy. It's like nonstop. It's like what's going on? It's too much.
No,
Some,
well, it's a control tactic, and
hello.
it's facts. I don't like to dwell on a
Good
conspiracy,
morning, Essie
but it's not a
Sagos.
conspiracy when it's true, when it's happening. Okay.
Floyd said that is crazy, but I understand the Philippines don't want things to be like it is here in the US. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is everything is tested before you enter here. So I really feel
Philippines
bad.
is one of the countries
Guys, I'm happy
that's
that
on
Jay is
top of it.
already here. I'm
Yeah.
happy that you are here already before pandemic happened. It's like long distance relationship gonna be crazy hard nowadays because you cannot. Oh my gosh, you're dating for 2 years, almost 2 years, and then suddenly lockdown. You cannot visit the Philippines at all. That's very sad for those who are in the LDR right now. Very, very sad.
COVID in Quezon City is like pretty much nothing.
Who said that?
Kevin, no, because I gotta explain this to Kevin Theodore. I gotta explain it. Out of 111 million people in the country, 500 cases, right? Now, the people that are getting it now, when it first happened, people were dying. People that are getting it now are not dying. Because you know what's starting to happen? People are building up natural antibodies for it, right? Because a lot of people are getting it. A lot of people are getting it and probably don't even know they have it, don't even realize they had it. Because people are building up antibodies for it already without a vaccine. So, like, even with the Omicron, if it happens, it's not going to be as strong as it was before when the virus first started. But what happened was a lot of people that were dying were very extremely ill or old or very unhealthy. Which even if someone had somebody that had a family member die, you already know. Okay, maybe the family member wasn't healthy, and you know
Mm-hmm.
they weren't healthy. You know, so yeah. Okay, I agree with you. I couldn't imagine being locked away from Rue. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, that's what I see. I see the message of Cliff. It's like, okay, I agree with you. I couldn't imagine being locked away from Maria. That's very hard, especially those LDR right now, guys. I'm so sad for you guys. Oh my gosh, because I see a lot of people are really affected. When I go to Bureau of Immigration, everybody's like, "I want to see my fiance. I want to see my." It's like I know the feeling because we experienced being far away from each other for 2 years. Like we never met yet. We never met until when we met we already like together for the whole time, but I mean
but
LDR is worse right now.
the COVID though, you have to think, right? If there's 500 cases in the whole Philippines, right? You have to think. So Quezon City maybe had like 2 cases yesterday.
No, actually in Manila it's like sometimes 150,
Yeah,
190, two
that's
hundred.
what I said.
Metro
Quezon City.
Manila, guys.
Yeah,
Metro
I know.
Manila, the whole Metro
That's my whole
Manila.
point. Yeah. So Quezon City probably had 2 cases, 10 cases. Like
No, I don't
It's,
think so.
yes, no,
Quezon City
babe.
usually have more cases. Yes, there are
Okay,
millions, babe,
no,
in
babe.
Quezon
I
City.
know. Okay, listen. Did you hear what you just said? Okay. Did you hear what you just said? There are what? How many people in Kansas City?
More than a
Say it again.
million there in Quezon City.
What millions? You said you're right.
Maybe
Millions.
one. I think there are only one
Okay,
point.
it's
I don't know.
no.
It's
There's
how many?
probably
Let me
two
see.
million people. Check it.
How many is the ano to? Let me see the population of
The
Quezon
ratio of
City.
numbers, guys. That's what I'm saying. Between the people getting it and the 111 million. It's been like that since COVID started in the Philippines. It's OA with the processes. I understand they
Nice.
can't handle it, but no, it is, man. There's not that
Two
many
point
people.
nine. As of 2015. This is 2015, guys.
Yes, before.
2,936,000. So 2.9 million already. So
See,
let's see 2021.
see.
No, wait. Sorry. 2020 is 2.960. Only few added.
Yeah, no, because people live and die. People leave
That's true.
Philippines. Yeah, but
But the
yeah,
population in Metro Manila is 14 million, guys. 14 million in Metro Manila, and it's only 200 cases. In Manila, 14 million, the whole Manila, 200 cases a day.
that's exaggerated. I forgot who said it. That's what people are saying, and that's why I've been saying it for years, right, kid? I'm getting. I don't like complain about it. Well, no, there's no racism here. Um, our face life, no racism at all.
Oh, I want to read the comment of Will said, I just had two PCR tests this past week because I wasn't feeling well, but they both were negative and both tests was done at the VA hospital. And the result were sent to Florida DOH and they sent me a text to show me the result. Well, we Jay and I is like blogging around Metro Manila the whole time during the pandemic, but we careful though. We don't meet up with people and eat outside, eat with them in the same table. We out, but we careful if we wear face mask all the time. But if we need facial when you enter, we wear facial too. We never get positive.
You know what it
Sometimes
was?
you just being careful and being healthy as well. You just need to be very
I don't. I don't
careful,
do
guys.
the drinking
Careful.
buddy thing. Me and Kay don't do the drinking buddy, hanging out with friend thing that a lot of people do. A lot of foreigners tend to, and Filipinos too, get drunk, have fun, hang with people, face mask are off, and that's when you get COVID. You know, same thing happens in the states. People, oh no, we don't need to wear masks. Oh no, no, and they hang around each other, smoking and drinking, and before you know it, they had a party and 50 people left that night with COVID.
Hmm.
That's how it spreads. Yeah.
And the bad news is people are very sad because they announced that there's no Christmas party again for this year. There's supposed to be, there is, because they're gonna put alert one because other country, I forgot the name, is it Brazil or something? There's one country they mentioned, they do a party, 13 of them got positive, so they're like virtual Christmas party again for the companies that do celebrate Christmas party, doing a Christmas party. It's gonna be virtual again. So yeah.
But no, Kevin Theater, Antipolo Rizal is in Rizal. Quezon City's in Manila. Antipolo Rizal, like I went there, it's like that's out there. It's like
Enrique, I think
yeah,
Enrique Idios is in the LDR. He said he want to be together but can't, and there is always a problem and delay. Yeah, I think. Are you? Can you answer me? Are you in the LDR relationship right now? I mean, LDR. 24 million ba? Let me double check. I think I let me see how many. That's population. That's Manila only. I'm sorry. That's only Manila, not Metro Manila. That's only Manila. The 14 million is for Manila only. Let me say Metro Manila. Sorry, it's my mistake. Metro Manila population. No, it's just 13. What's going on? Like, let me see.
he said yes for 2.2 years. That's what they're trying to be Florida, Philippines to have. It's called the flu. She's been on snow. Rizal is a nice area. I went there. It's like Rizal is like the province, actually. Kevin Theodore. Rizal is like the province, but it's connected to Manila though. But it's like the province side. Like Manila has a lot of places like that that are like the province. It's not Manila because it's but you once you go a little bit once you go a little bit out a little bit, like say you go by Pasig, and then once you go and right from Pasig, it's the border to Rizal. So right from Pasig, where me and Kay used to live, right, Kay? You drive up
Mm-hmm.
a little more. Well, I could. Me and Kay used to be able to walk to Rizal from where we live. We actually used to do it all the time. We can walk to Tai Tai Change on the back bridge this way, or we can go the other way and walk to Rizal. And we would do it sometimes. But
I'm
Rizal
confused
actually
now.
has a beach resorts out there, right, Kay? It's
Mhm.
different. Like it's different. It's like the province. That's what
I'm
me and King
confused.
went to take our trip. We took our trip to Rizal. I think it's for my birthday. We went to Rizal.
So I'm not too sure about. I heard. I think it's really 24 million because I remember they say for Metro Manila they're doing ayuda like the one they give for the food that they give for the people. But what I don't know why Google is giving me 14 million only. But anyway, I will check that MRC. J RFA's our Face Life said, "Hey Jay, as an African American in the Philippines, what's your overall experience as far as racism there?" Oh, you answered this already,
Um,
right?
yeah, it's non-existent. It's non-existent. You also have to think too. Filipinos listen to trap music. Filipinos,
Basketball, yeah.
they basketball. Filipinos actually listen to trap. Like Filipinos can understand hood dudes in the U.S. So like you can be from like the ghetto, because the Philippines is like being in the like seriously when me and Kay was staying at certain people know like Quezon City, certain parts of Quezon City,
Mhm.
Manila is ghetto, and they will black people are accepted. Trust me. You go out there and it's like you're one of them. That's how it is in certain areas. And in
If there
certain
is a
areas, it's not.
racism, maybe like less than 5% because some people is not using black people like for example there's a black guy visit here and then there's really like crispy black. Oh, it's like some people is like there's some but it's not really like it's maybe less than 1 to 2% because there's those are the
Yeah.
people that really judgmental, but there's no
Like
racism in the Philippines.
yeah, still not. Like, you have color system. Like for instance, I remember one time, guys, I was in we was at a furniture store, right? I showed the video. Now I didn't show the whole video for this girl's sake. I showed the two girls, right, Kay? I
Mm-hmm.
showed the two girls. Then one said she had a boyfriend, the other one said she would date a
I'm
foreigner.
gonna drink water.
Now there was another one. You guys seen? I'm gonna share the video. I think I can find it. I'm gonna find a video for you guys before I finish the live stream. Now it was one Filipino I didn't show that said she said it just like this. Yes, I would date a foreigner, but not black, huh? She said it just like that, just like that. And why did she say it like that? Because of this. There's a lot of Filipinos that want their baby to be white. They want their baby to be like the next superstar. They want their baby because it seemed like they see the other Filipinos like that become actors, white parents, white father, with Filipino woman. You don't find too much with black. Well, you find out my guy Luke Harris, but he don't get as much shine. Back in the day, he got the shine because he was popular back in the day. But if anybody ever, well, a lot of you guys know I did a video with Luke, but he's a black Filipino, but you don't have many black Filipinos that were in the limelight. He was one of them that was there. Even Hannah, I got nothing but love for him. You know, he identifies more with his Filipino side and also with his Irish side, which I understand because his father was, treated him like a bastard. I got it. And I feel like our fathers were related because his father It's from Baltimore, Maryland. My father's from Baltimore, Maryland, and I feel like there's some connection there with the you know absentee fathers because it's wild. Like his father's from Baltimore, Maryland. My father's from Baltimore, Maryland. His father wasn't there for him. My father wasn't there for me, and it's wild. Like wow, we look just alike, and our fathers are from the same place. I know they're not. They're not. They're not. His father's not my father, but brothers maybe cousins. Our fathers may be related. Seriously, no coincidence that we look just alike, and our fathers are from the same place. But yeah, but he's the one. He's one of the ones that was the black mix, but they only identify with that white mix because of it shows. And then also look who won look who also won the Miss Universe.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the girl from Australia? She's from Australia and Filipino. The father's from Australia. So
Catriona Gray.
Katrina Gray, yeah. So it's
And,
seen as that.
and also, I have a friend. I'm not gonna mention her name, but I'm sure to be watching. She liked to date a white guy only with the blue eyes.
But not,
So.
I don't. But I don't get mad at that because that's what it's seen as. That's just. It's like the
Mhm.
Philippines was whitewashed as well, just like America
Mhm.
was, just like the world was. So you can't. I can't get mad at that. I won't expect you. You guys know. You gotta understand. You gotta roll with the punches. You know, everything in the world's been whitewashed. It's just facts. I'm not gonna complain about it. Oh yeah, no. I'm not feel bad about it. It's just how it is.
So we have Esisago said, "Man, we're hoping to get in by March. Just had a COVID test
Yeah.
Monday, cause mom, brother, me had COVID like symptoms from Thanksgiving. All negative, but we all had similar symptoms. I'm happy that you guys are all negative. Hopefully, you guys can enter. I think you can enter because he's married to a Filipino, right?
He is.
We
He's married
interview
to.
her, Jay Esisagos, the one who sang, the couple that sings.
Oh yeah. Oh, he can come in. Yeah. I forgot that was that. That was
He
sadness.
can enter by balikbayan visa if they
Oh,
doesn't
he
know
can
from
get
his
in.
last.
I think he can get in even if he had COVID. They probably let him in because he's with her.
Super cold in here.
Yeah, I bet.
It's
You got the
cold.
AC on up there. That's why.
Guys, we have Eagles. Guys.
Yeah, the Philadelphia
What
Eagles.
team is this?
That's a football team.
Uh,
I'm sure somebody
Jay,
here is a fan of the Eagles.
Jay is a fan of Eagles. That's why he bought a comforter. Like when he's sleeping, he
No,
like, Eagles team, I'm gonna dream you
no.
tonight.
I got that because that was the one available. It
No,
was
he
two.
got it because this is buy one take one, guys.
It was buy one take one. It was queen size, and
Mhm.
I said I wanted that one instead of it was a pink one. I said don't get the pink one. Get that one. So we got the white and green. Sounds expensive there. You're not an Eagles fan, are you? No, I'm not. No, I'm not an Eagles fan. If
He just
anything,
become Eagles fan because it's cheap, guys. This is 1/8 queen size comforter without bed sheet, but buy one take one. So why not, right?
you guys know who's gonna do it up for for Black Filipino again. It's gonna make Filipinos embrace the black side once he blows up. Um, Jalen Green. I'm sure if everybody knows Jalen Green, everybody knows. He's a black Filipino in the NBA, guys. And he's nice. He's a high flyer. Anybody watch Jalen Green? You see him. He looks just like a Filipino kid in the province. So I can't you see him.
Mhm.
His hair, the way his hair is like long and stringy. That kid is like a Filipino kid in the province. I swear. He don't even look
Mhm.
like he's black. He looks like straight Filipino. He look like one of these kids in the province you see with long hair. They grow their hair up and fro, and it's long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like these province kids. But he don't look like he's black. He looks like a Filipino straight up. But yeah, he's in the NBA. Jalen Green, check him out. He plays for the Houston Rockets. Jalen Green,
So we have Clip and who said there are countries
San Jose.
contracting thousands daily. Philippines
Mm-hmm.
getting a couple of hundred is nothing. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
It's
Jalen Green. That was on YouTube. Yeah, blowing up. Mm-hmm.
Kevin
Filipino,
Theodore
and,
said.
and
Yeah,
that's the
go ahead.
thing. Filipinos embrace him, Kevin Theodore. Yep, they embrace him, Jalen. Yep, Jalen Green. But what you say?
Oh, I think you read this already. Looking to purchase land in
Giants and
Antipolo,
Jets. Yep.
Rizal, Quezon City area. Apparently, I walked past someone who was sick and didn't know. I hope you. I'm happy that you will has is negative too. Sometimes, if especially if you have a strong immune system, guys just always wear face masks. I know some people doesn't like to wear face masks, but that's it's not really like super protective, but somewhat it will protect you. You know. Kevin said my sister-in-law is building a house there. That's good to know. Hello from Daytona Beach, Florida, from Jeffrey Miller. Philippines still have what's called the flu.
Yeah, well, I know what you're saying. Um, the Philippines did a great job though. They did a great job with keeping it. I don't know. Well, people listened. People in the Philippines listened. When they said face mask, face shield, people listened, and it worked. It actually worked. And I'm gonna tell you what though. Well, I think it did work because I wore an old face mask, like the first ones with the white and the blue. Right, Kay? I was wearing it yesterday. And
Mm-hmm.
guys, I can breathe so easy. You guys in the US probably not used to it because you're not used to wearing a mask. But me and Kay are so used to wearing masks. I wore that old face mask yesterday, and I felt like I was like, man, if I was around people sneezing, I would get COVID right now. That mask was not going to be. I felt it. The mask is not going to protect me. I'm still breathing regular air.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy. On here,
That's the
joking.
regular
That's what
face
it
mask,
was.
guys. The blue
The
one.
regular face mask. Yep.
That's why right now we're using N95. That's the one that we're using right.
N95 is the best.
J bought worth like a lot of pieces. Like we have like almost 300 to 5 or 400
I
pieces
spent like a
of
thousand
this.
that day, right? I spent 1,000 on it, right?
Now 500, but we
I
have
spent 500.
more. Before that, we have more.
We
And
already
Jay
had them,
bought
yeah.
a lot. Maybe we have like 400 pieces of N95. So it's really good too. It doesn't smell. The blue one, the regular one, like you brush your teeth. I don't know, you guys, but the N95, you cannot smell your breath at all.
Let me check my email.
We have Enrique here. He answered my question. He said, I met her late 2019 and we talk 2 times a day every day. And then he said, I feel so hard for her. She is the best and the best island in the Philippines. So I bought her a small farm, 2.2 hectares on Palawan. I hope you guys met already, Enrique. But he said you met her. So, yeah. Enrique is balling, buying 2.2 hectares in Palawan. Sana
Yeah.
all. um, Floyd Aaron said, I'm hoping things will be better when I come out to the Philippines in July. Hopefully, Floyd, I hope it's gonna be back to not back to normal, but you guys can enter so you guys can, be with your loved ones or meet a Filipina, Jack Hobson said people come in on planes and go home and party and spread it all the time. That's true. You wanna say something? Or you wanna keep reading?
Keep it.
So MRC Hip Hop Original is Eta. Yes, that's correct. That's a regular black people. Anyone from Michigan, from Jack Hobson? Cliff and Rue said true, Jay. It's sad but true. MRC Hip Hop said there's a town. Town was an old military base near Angeles. City was there. Eta live. Actually, we met Eta already. Way back, Jay, when we went to the church, there are
Mm-hmm.
Eta. They're outside. They're waiting for the people who come out from the church, and then they ask for money. We met some Eta there because Jay met that Eta. He doesn't know because this people who come here in Manila, they're actually wearing a regular, regular clothes. But if you really meet them, like they're like,
Yeah, a lot of the ATAs are
Mhm.
developed. Like they're not like the Mangyans. The Mangyans are like living in like 1960 or 1940s in the jungle style. Still now in the
Mhm.
cities, while in the cities, but a lot of the ATAs developed. Like they're developed, and you wouldn't even know they were ATAs.
You're
You think
not
they're
an
regular?
Eagles fan, are you? From Kenley.
Huh? He says, you know what?
You're
Oh
not
yeah,
an
no, no,
Eagles
no.
fan. You read this already. Jay, read the
Yeah, I did.
bottom.
I read it. I know. I'm at the bottom. And what's the name said it right? Jets, Giants. You know,
Ken Lip said, "Oh, thank God, I almost had to
I
answer."
was a fan of the Knicks. Okay, I'm a fan
This
of the Knicks, and I was always a Knicks fan because of my pops. Well, I consider my real pops, my step pops. So
Eagles
my real
is like
pops,
a foot in a football, Jay, or is it
football, yeah.
it's not
I'm in,
baseball, right?
I've always been a Knicks fan, even when he was losing. No, it's football. It's football. Then
Mm.
Giants, Jets, always New York guy.
Hello, Don say Thomas. He said, "What's going on, J and K?" Kevin Tudor said, "Yeah, he blowing up on YouTube." I don't know
Yeah.
who's he talking about, but
I
I think
showed K.
Jaden her
No,
explaining.
I showed you him before. K. Jalen Green with
No,
him.
no, he's talking about no. Kevin is
Jalen
talking
Green.
about that he's bowling. He's blowing up on YouTube. That's
He's
from
been blowing
Kevin.
up from who? From Kevin. I think he's talking about Jalen Green.
Yeah, Ote said the only way to enter is to apply for retirement visa.
Yeah.
How many Black Filipinos are on this chat? We don't know. Rasilite,
Yeah.
but we have
I'm
Jack
not a black
Paxton.
Filipino, by the way. I'm not. Just to let you guys know. I
We
named my
don't. We
channel
have.
that because of Luke, and then also because I'm black, K's a Filipino. Also because I look like a Filipino. I see so many Filipinos that look like me. There was a lot of reasons why I named my channel that. It made
Mhm.
sense though. It made sense.
And if you guys want to know, just skip watch the all of the videos of Jay. You can find it the reason why.
Yeah. No, you gotta explain it time to time. So you go, oh, I use that name, and then I explain it and go, oh, okay, makes sense. Because it
Good
does.
night, Cliff and Rue. And RC Life said the night time there. Wow, good night. It's nighttime there, yeah. Because they are in the Philippines, so it's already nighttime here, guys. It's already 12 a.m. And it's just good morning for us. Good morning. You know, when you work in a business, there's no good night or good evening. It's always good morning. When I work in a call center, we don't say good evening. We say good morning because
Yeah.
it's start of the day.
And Jalen Green is nice to the court. You know, it's crazy. He played in the Philippines game. Like he embraced his Filipino side. He was out here playing in the Filipino game against the American Filipinos, right? And Jalen Green went up for a dunk. He missed though because the other guy, Kai Soto, the tall dude, like 7'2". I think he's in the G League now. The other Filipino kid is in G League. He's like 7'2". And Kai Soto jumped up and tried to block it, but he couldn't get as high as Jalen Green was. And Jalen Green almost killed himself trying to dunk on him. It was crazy.
People
Yeah,
are like Jeffrey Miller said, have a great night, guys. Go Buffalo Bills." And then Kellen said,
yes.
even though they're sucking hard right now, Seahawks for life.
Oh no, you know what it is though. If you got a team, you got to stick with it. You got to stick with your team. I've always liked other teams. Um, I've always liked LeBron James because I liked the way he played. I've always liked Kobe. I've always liked even Michael Jordan, but I hated him. I hate Reggie Miller. I hated all of them when they was playing my Knicks. You know, especially back in the day. I'm a '90s Knicks fan.
Ote
Back
said, Raiders for
before they got
life.
good. But they actually the Knicks were good for a while. And then Carmelo, and then they were decent when Carmelo was there, and that's why when Carmelo was doing bad, I felt bad for him, especially when he couldn't get back in the league. I was like, man, that Melo, because Melo lit up the Garden for years, even though he didn't really light it up like how the Knicks did. How the Knicks are doing now, the Knicks officially back. Even Carmelo didn't do good. The Knicks are back now. Yeah. Filipino Jordan Clarkson. Yep, Jordan Clarkson. Yeah, he's back. I forgot about him. Yeah, Yep, forgot about that. But he's doing his thing, but Jalen Green is really bringing it because when people knew Jalen Green was Filipino, Filipinos were going nuts. They didn't go nuts for Jordan Clarkson. Filipinos were nuts for Jalen Green. They were nuts for Jalen Green, not Jordan Clarkson. I don't know why, but yeah, I like his game. I like Jordan Clarkson's game though.
So guys, this is a boys' night. Let's talk about it. Just kidding.
Yeah. But
Jalen Green is nice on the court from Donsay Thomas. And then Hote said Raiders for life. Emercy Hip Hop said I was Filipino in past life. At 8:11 in Las Vegas from Otis, so he's in Las Vegas right now. Filipino Jordan Clarkson doing work too. Okay. And then Tony said playing the Raiders tomorrow. That's football, right? I like
yeah,
Giants.
football.
I was watching Giants before because they made a video about a football Giants, like the movie Giants.
New York Giants.
Yeah, there's a movie that it's football is Giants. Thank you for the thank you for the super chat, Professor. Sister
Yeah,
K,
this
how is
love.
your 2021? We miss you, Jay. Yeah, 2021 is getting better. I'll make sure I'm running fast and reading faster.
But well, no, K is the one stuck back for a while. Yeah, that's
Well,
funny because
hi.
I read
You
ahead
let
of K, right? And K still reading
Jay
comments
stay
that
in the
I browsed through
bottom.
already. No, I because I read most of the ones at the top. A lot of it was people talking to each other. But
Ken lives
hey,
if I'm
thanks
a
for the
big
super chat,
Yeah, go ahead.
Professor. Okay. What you saying?
Ken Liv said, I'm a big Jordan Clarkson fan. That the game against the Rockets in Green was amazing.
Hmm.
You guys watching MLB, Major League Baseball? I was a customer service support before.
I
I
don't
was
think
a
they are.
technical support in MLB. And it's like, that's a seasonal job. But people are
Baseball, K.
calling. Hmm.
Baseball is one of the games all of us probably could play, but we don't watch it like that. Some people may, if they like a baseball, you gotta be like a baseball fan, like a, some people are diehard baseball fans, but I don't find too many people that come from where I'm coming from is usually football, basketball. Even with white guys too, usually
Hmm.
football, basketball. No matter what nationality, football, basketball. But there's some baseball fans though. Speaking of football, did you watch the Ducks get embarrassed in the Pac-12? No, I don't watch. I don't watch football that deep. I'm more basketball. I've never been like a heavy football fan like that.
Our face like the guy from Apple the app. Filipino, Filipino. Apple the app is the black Filipino. Yeah, he is black Filipino.
Hmm.
Baseball is lockout right now. Kevin, that was a few years ago. I was a customer service. I don't know. There's no MLB no more.
No, it's
Uh,
on lockout.
because of the vid, right? The vid.
No, it's not because of that. It's because of money. There's a lockout for
Okay.
money. Yeah.
Otis is
Usually,
going everywhere. At home with Washington tomorrow. Better be there. Okay. So guys, we actually meet the 2021. I read everything. We read everything here.
yeah. And also, guys, we're gonna have a live show tomorrow. From the live show tomorrow. It's gonna be exciting. We're gonna be outside. We'll do a live stream outside, but I'm gonna try something new. I hope it works. But I think guys definitely don't want to miss tomorrow. The live stream is gonna be outside with the people, and hopefully I think I'm gonna get a good signal. But yeah, definitely live stream outside tomorrow. Definitely come around. While Jay's still in this piece. Just woke up, coffee. Just woke up, coffee, and got back. What happened to the live video you guys posted earlier? Um, it's still there, but it's not up anymore.
What? Which one?
The live video we posted earlier on community. It was on J and K.
I
It
think
was
it's
on J and
up.
K. Huh?
I think it's up. I'm not sure. I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
check.
on J and K. You can check on my community, but it's on J and K. It's not on my channel. If you check my channel, you're probably not gonna see it. It's on my community.
Yeah,
But yeah,
because
check it
it's
out.
a live. It's a live van. So Jay
It's a live
said
band, yeah.
we're not gonna be copyright, but I hope we're not.
No, we're not gonna be covered, but because it was live. But anyway, in there, I was just showing how it is. Like that video, really reason why I posted that and I did it live. You guys just want to see like the life out here. Things happen as it's happening sometimes
Mm-hmm.
live in action. So I wanted to show it. But entire country now is on alert level 2. Yeah, well, it had to dial back. It was going to go to alert level 1 because alert level 1 is a new normal, and that's why the Philippines was opening this new variant and the escape African, the so-called escape African, they closed the country. The fake escape African, where you can't escape, but he escaped somehow. He escaped immigration and made it into the country.
Yeah, I know.
Somehow, the escape African closed the country when there's no rises in cases, nothing like that. I won't be surprised tomorrow if we have 10,000 cases all of a sudden. Oh, whoa, one African, one,
Yeah,
one
but actually,
everybody.
you know what, Jay? In Thailand, there's still like 14,000 the other day.
I
They're like their
know.
case is still high there compared
That's
to the
because
Philippines.
that's because Philippines people. See, the thing is, guys, Philippines is a country where people they don't stand for nonsense. But Philippines is very obedient, kid. More obedient than you would think. They are.
Mhm.
Philippines are they're scared of this COVID. Like, guys, if you go around a Filipino with no face mask, like most Filipinos in the street, like for instance, when I'm at the mall, right? Sometime people are eating, right? People are eating. They're eating, and then because we were in Manga Nassau, right? And it was these girls that were eating food, and they still had their face mask up here, right? And then they would pull a face mask down and eat, and they put the face mask back, and I'm like,
What? There is?
yeah, yeah. Guys, I swear, I'm gonna get footage of it. I'm gonna get footage of the girls doing it. I can't ask Jay if he got West Indies African mix a little bit because that big in NYC. Yeah, no, I don't have that. But no, I grew up around a number of West Indians and Africans in US in the city. Africans, I came across them a lot, and in the city itself, because the Africans work with the Chinese hand in hand, and I was always up there by Canal Street and over there, because I was the bootleg DVD man, and I had all the bootleg gear, and I had bootleg sneakers I would sell, and I was always connected with the Chinese and with the Africans over there, because they always had the connections, and it's just like over here in Divisoria. And then also the West Indians. I was in Queens, West Indians. I grew up on my block. Then I went out to Brooklyn to go check my cousin, and I would go to West Indian Day Parade. Number of West Indians in Brooklyn. If you're in Brooklyn, because I was right there on the Queens Brooklyn border. Sometimes we're going to Brooklyn and nothing but West Indians. West Indians are heavy in Queens, but mostly Brooklyn, super heavy. Brooklyn is like probably 70% West Indian, no joke. And then the other mixes too. You got a lot of Italians out there, a lot of everything in Brooklyn. Same thing in Queens too. Queens, you got everybody in Queens,
We're gonna
especially
have a
over there by the Filipino, where Filipino town is at. What happened again?
I'm going to have a commercial, guys, because I'll be going to do a shout out for all the members,
Okay,
and
good.
we will be uploading the first drone footage of Jay without cut. We're just gonna put a song because the drone doesn't have sound, right? So no cut. Just we just put a song so you guys can see how we fly a drone,
Mm-hmm.
and that will be for the members. Will be uploaded soon. I'll try to upload it today so you guys can see those members. Shout out to the members: Danica Garcia, Gerald Mitchell, Joseph Matthews, Harold Jackson, Mark A. Jackson, Chassis Journey with Dabao Jack, retired 2019. It's Tim, Link 1111, Edward Lodat, Riza Marie, Simply Rocco, Dexter Perkins, Incon 3037, Gummer 171, Godly Sagum, Travis Claw, Will Tata, Jack Hobson, Monroe Smith, Nate Cali, Jack
Mm-hmm.
Hobson again. Congratulations. This is your first award. Just kidding. It's a lot. Henry Mann, Devo Vezer, Maria Josefina Coloma, Jay Brown, Roberto Carrillo, Anthony Powell, The Wallace Life, Hybrid Pinoy. I see him here today. Pinay Forever, Lamont Taylor, Rob Cook, Mr. Afro Troop TV, Cliff and Rue, Easy Hernandez, Douglas DeSico, Exotic Filipina, Kalo, Charles Acana, Tony Anderson, Ken Leave, Tara Campbell, Lipa Sahuman, Jojo, Maurice Howard, Kay Dallas. Oh my gosh, I lost again. I always lost when I'm reading this. Wait lang. Wait, guys. I lost it. Kay Dallas. Where's Kay Dallas? John Thomas, Cecilia Salamat, Bigman 7917, Tampa Life, Craig McCoy, Clifton Palmer, Gonzo 660, the J Maverick Show, and Far From Home. Thank you for being a member. If you're not member yet, it's only $1.99 per member. I believe it's only $1.99 per month. Join now. Just click the join button, guys, and we will upload some videos that you cannot see on the regular video, which is the raw blogs without edit. Yeah, thank you. That's it for the commercial.
Yes, that's it for the commercial, guys. But well, thank you for being a member. Also, the beginning of next week, I'm going to start the Discord server. So stay
The
tuned for
what?
that Discord server for all the members. It's gonna be like a chat. Like I told you guys before, I was gonna have a community. Like so, when you guys, well, Philippines not open yet. So when you guys come to the Philippines, it's gonna be a community. I'm gonna pick Filipinos back there from different areas. I'll even have Filipinos back there too. You know, uh,
Mm-hmm.
just make it like an open area to where you can come chat with each other. And just have people when you come out to the Philippines too. When you're going to a certain place, there'll be information back there. And also I'm going to do a Patreon as well. I'm going to do a Patreon, and in my Patreon, I'm going to have different levels. So I had a Patreon before, but I'm going to do it better this time. I wasn't ready before my Patreon. This time I'm going to do it better and make it more worthwhile for you guys. So stay tuned for that.
We
Let me
have
see.
retired 2019. Good morning.
Yeah, what's going on, Retired? Let me see. Let me get something here.
We doesn't know when he retired, but I think it's 2019. I'm joking. Otis, there will
Yeah,
be a
one
need for a new vaccine. Yeah, Otis, I know because they said the Omicron doesn't affect with Pfizer, so they need to have a booster shot that include the anti-Omicron. We hear that
second.
that news too.
Mm-hmm.
Floyd Aaron said, "JM, I'm from Brooklyn, so I already know. Grew up a few blocks from Eastern Parkway."
Mm-hmm.
On Flatbush Church Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Lee Robinson. Dexter Perkins is here. Oh, I hustled with clothes and gear. Me too. Opened a store out in New Mexico.
Okay.
Yoj was the cheapest apartment in the Philippines. Depends on location.
You can get something for 3,000 out here,
Here
but
in the province, yeah, 2535. Here in my
yeah,
in this is a city, guys. Calapan City is the capital of Oriental
you can find
Mindoro.
something for 2,500.
2535. Three,
A little bit. I said I'm gonna
wh-
show something to you
no, you
guys.
need to explain what's
Look,
25 in dollars.
fifty
Two
dollars.
five.
$50, guys. I had a place in Manila when I first came here for $150. But yeah, no, you can find stuff for dirt cheap out here. You live in the
In
Philippines
this
for very inexpensively. Yeah, even in Manila too. I'm not gonna just bash Manila. Yeah, you can find it everywhere, but it won't be like here. Here, you can have your own home for 6,000 pesos. So
for Manila, Tom Weldon, you gonna pee?
yeah, with these bathroom. Wait.
So Tom Weldon in Manila, if it's you staying in Manila or Cebu, please search Jay. Actually, Jay uploaded a lot of videos in the past when it comes to like uh, Baguio City, Cebu, Dumaguete, different part that is city. Check out. There's some videos there of the price of the apartment. But if it's in Manila, the cheapest apartment that you can get in Manila, if it's only you, the place we're staying in the past was 6,500. That's actually two bedrooms, one bedroom only, but it has kitchen. It has nice. It's okay. The sala is okay, but the place that my sister is staying right now, two bedroom, is 7,500. That's actually condo, but it's like almost like an apartment. The reason is it's the name is condominium because there's a guard too, and it's like it's better than the apartment, but if it's apartment, the very cheapest. Sorry, I'm giving too much information, but I remember the cousin of my brother-in-law. She's the one taking good care of my niece and nephew. Um, she's staying in Manila and she's paying around 3,500. But when you enter to the room, there's no toilet. That's a shared toilet. So that's in the city. That's in Manila. That's in Pasig, guys. So when you enter the room, it's like a very small room, maybe like 10 square meters. I don't know. It's just you just have a bed. They have there's no really kitchen because there's a shared kitchen. There's shared toilet. So that's 3,500. It's really expensive in Manila, but if you find a city which is not Manila, like maybe let's say I don't know, Angeles City, any city, some is like you can have it like 6 to 7 thousand is a good apartment already. Okay, I hope I answered that. Let me see. Is the Discord going to be like info sharing page there from Black Walls? I think I read that already. Black Filipino family, yes, Dexter Perkins. I hope I answered that right. Hi, the Hapsters. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, the Hapsters. What happening, folks? Aloha, aloha. Here, Jay, let me see. I retired October 31st, 2008 at 56 years old. Life is great. That's good. That's good to know. Good for you. Retired 2019. At 56, he retired. That's good for you. So you're able to enjoy life more at 56. Travel, travel, travel. Are you in the Philippines right now? Thank you for this for being a member, Lee Robinson. Welcome to regular member. I think he is already member. He just moved to regular, right?
I don't know. I
I
think he
don't know,
was at one
Lee,
time. Then
because I
he
read a
wasn't.
lot of member. But thank you for being a member. I will try my best. I will. Jay and I will try our best to put the draw. I don't know. It's maybe it's gonna be boring though. If
No,
we
okay, you gotta. I gotta edit that one.
no, just put it in like that. Just put a
No, no,
song.
no,
You can see how sometimes
no.
you cannot.
That video wasn't good enough. I gotta do new footage of the drone. I gotta do new exclusive stuff.
I
I
will
gotta do
upload it
exclusive
back.
videos, okay? I do exclusive videos too.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do like complete raw videos behind the scenes. Not no porno or nothing crazy like that, but like raw videos that of course, you don't want to put on YouTube. I want to do
Yeah,
stuff like that.
we're gonna put up some bed scene, guys. I'm joking. A lot of Pinoys have moved to Queens Village, New York, from Kevin Theodore.
Yeah,
Aloha, good morning
there's a lot
from
of
Hawaii.
Filipinos in Queens in general. Actually, they got the Jollibee out there in Queens. They got because they got the Filipino town out there.
They have PNB in Queens too, right?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's Filipino area over there in Queens. Like they have a Filipino area, they have a Cuban area, they have all kinds of like Filipinos who blended in like the Spanish area over there. They
Mm-hmm.
have a Cuban, like Colombian, Mexican slash uh, Puerto Rican. Any community you can think of is over there in Queens, and Brooklyn too. In Brooklyn, it's like that too. And then
Jack
also
Hobson
they're
said,
over in
"What's
California.
tomorrow's subject?" You're the student is asking you, "What's tomorrow's subject, teacher Jay?"
Well,
Jay doesn't. Surprise, surprise.
yeah, I can't tell you the subject now because you know already. But
You will be surprised where we are tomorrow's subject.
yeah, and what
Not
we do,
it's
yeah,
not the subject is important. Where we gonna be tomorrow?
yeah.
Are you guys ready for Christmas from the Hopsters?
Hmm.
We actually go after Christmas. We're going to Puerto Galera with the family, and then go back to work, and then we're celebrating New Year with my family in my hometown. Everybody will be in the hometown. But in 2019, I'm in North Carolina. I am coming to the
Yeah.
Philippines in
And
2022.
Hapsters, I sent you an email, Hapsters. I'm sending you an email. The Hapsters sent an email. Sent the email to Will Tata, RJ. I sent an email.
Are there bad typhoons in Mindoro? There is. Raised life. Sometimes
Yeah.
there's flooding here in the past. Here, even here in Calapan, but we're in the higher ground. We are actually in the mountain. It's a subdivision in the subdivision in the mountain. So there's some typhoon here. It's always included if you see the news. Mindoro is always attacked by not attacked, but there's a typhoon here sometimes from time to time, every year, of course.
Hmm.
Got a Jollibee now at Jamaica Avenue on
Yeah, I
Jamaica
gotta check out
Avenue.
that one. If it's on the Ave, I gotta check it. When I go back to Queens, I'm definitely gonna go on the Ave and see that Jollibee. We call it the Ave. Jamaica Avenue is known as the Ave.
Mister, what is that, Mister? Thinking? Not, no, I'm not ready for Christmas because I'm stuck in Florida. Oh my gosh, it's
Hey,
too cold in here. Guys, it's too cold. It's like you feel the
AC is
Christmas
freezing.
already. No, outside too. Like the
Yeah.
wind is super windy here because we're in the mountain. Well, we're in the mountain. It's really windy. Cool things.
It is. No, I love it. When you walk over here, it's like a different coolness. It's the mountain, baby. It's nothing to do with the time of year. It's the mountain here. It's so good. It's because we're a little bit higher. It's like to get like where we are, guys. For us to get to the town, we have to literally walk all the way down, like,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like down, 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 down. So we're really up there.
Yeah, if ever there's gonna be typhoon here, or flooding, we're not
It's
gonna
not happening
experience the
here.
flood. Yeah, it was too high. We're too high. We're super like this.
Hmm.
This is the town. We're
Yeah, no,
like
not
this.
here. We're oh, like we up, guys.
OA.
We
That's
are.
OA. That's OA,
Okay, we
guys.
up. We up. We're really up the mountain for real. It's
Tony
just because it's roads.
Anderson
You don't
is
understand.
SM. You know what, Tony? Tony is SM. 21 more days. When you go to SM, 21 more, 21 days more to go. Tony said 21 more days before Christmas.
Anyone in Bacolod City, Jack is gonna wants to show you around. Jack is
Jack
gonna
said,
be your
though, I'm
tour
not
guide.
going out. I'm just gonna stay inside the house. Anyone from Bacolod City, kamusta? Good people. Hi. From Mike G. Hello, Mike. Sounds nice. It's cold, guys. Go Eagle! Just kidding. It's too far. I'm gonna show you the buy one take one, guys. Tony is laughing. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Tony, you are the SM. I think you're the one who owned the SM. Just kidding. 21 more to go. 21 more days to go. Actually, it's Tony here. It's actually 20 days to go before
Mhm.
Christmas because it's already fifth here. It's already fifth. OMG, Emma from Tom Weldon. Tony, hello from the Hapsters. What are you doing, Jay? Jay stuck? Jay stuck to talk? You tired talking, baby?
No, no, yeah, I'm done. I'm about to wrap it up until tomorrow. I'm about to wrap it up. Thank you everybody for coming. I was gonna open it up. I sent over a couple of things, but nobody's seen it. But yeah, guys, thank you for joining. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna open up the chat and so you guys so we can talk a little bit. But I'm gonna do some talking first. But thank you guys for coming. See you tomorrow. Peace out.
Oh, babe. Last
What?
word.
That's what.
Last
What's
word
your last
from
word?
K. Last word from K. Yes, thank you, Jay, for asking for the last word. Thank you for all the super chatters who give super chat today, and to all the members who's present today, for all the moderator, and also for all the people who always here all the time, and
Hey,
for
make Jack blue. Jack.
chatting with us, huh?
Make Jack blue.
For chatting with us as well. Let me see what.
No, I said make Jack blue.
Oh, Jack, we're gonna be a moderator now. You're gonna be a police officer. Just kidding. Just got email. LOL. Oh no, the hamster is busy too. She just woke up. She gonna see the email of the hamster. So Jack, you're going to be one of our moderator. Wait lang, I'm gonna make you a moderator. Wait a minute. Don't go first. Guys, thank you guys for always joining us every Saturday and Sunday. And for being present all the time. Let me see. So Jack, I'll make you. Jack is always asking, what time? Jack, we always go live at 10.
Yeah,
Jack said,
10
what
or
time?
11. Yeah, it's gonna be 10 or 11.
Maybe nine,
Sometimes
maybe
even 12,
earlier, maybe
but it's gonna
earlier
be early.
tomorrow, Jay.
Yeah, early, maybe 9. Actually 10. Well, for you, Jack, it'll be 10 because it's 9 right now in the U.S.
What kind of food is that? RC Life said, I want some pandesal with butter and grapes. Oh, the grape, grape,
Grape
butter and
jelly.
grapes. Jelly, is that grapes
Yeah,
jelly?
probably grape jelly. Yeah, probably butter
Oh.
and grape jelly. That's delicious. Yeah, that sounds good. Like if we have jelly, I may eat some bread with jelly tonight, Kay, because we already ate. But
Mhm.
we'll see.
So Jack, you're already a police officer. Go
But yeah,
blue.
thank y'all for coming. See you tomorrow. Then we're gonna go, but you gotta get out of here. Like Russell said, thank you. Have a good night.
Bye, guys. Bye
Later.
bye. Good night. Lamig. It's cold.